2017 came and went, and now we are here in 2018. Last year, we gave you a guide to survive 2017, and if you made it to 2018, you can thank us for that. Well, friends, you are in luck because this year we're going to do it again. It is your survival guide to 2018 from your friends at the Loki and Jabroni Show. Sit back, plug it and man up. It's time for the Loki and Jabroni Show and your lecture on how to survive 2018.
Welcome once again to the Loki and Jabroni Show, first show of 2018. How you feeling, kid?
I'm feeling great.
How you feeling over there?
Yeah.
Well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, my name is Jabroni. This fine gentleman right here
Is Loki.
Relegated to the box.
I am the one without battery, heady focus.
With
Poor bastard.
minus batteries.
Eventually you'll get that.
Hey, at least you got to take Chica's car again, though.
That is a plus.
Any excuse you could take.
Right?
That.
That's a pretty sweet
Fully
ride.
loaded with a turbo. So.
Yeah. Especially on icy roads. That shit'll
That's always
that's
a
what
great
I'm talking
idea.
about.
Always a great idea.
Yeah. Well,
I know you like it when the ass end slides out a little bit, so you're all hooked up now.
Well, you know, they put these really nice bumper guards on the road. It'd be a damn shame if they never got to use them. So, hey.
You know, thank you for thinking of everybody. I like that
I'm just
about
trying
you.
to keep our fine union workers who are destroying the country employed.
Oh, God. Well, having said that, we got a little dual episode here, as you heard at the top of the program. If you weren't here for the top of the program, you missed it. 2018 Survival Guide. We gave you one last year. We're going to give you one this year. We're going to finish in rapid-fire succession the year in review.
So before we start off, I got a little surprise for the guys here at the table.
I'm not generally a fan of surprises, but I'm looking at a bottle, so I know I'm going to like it.
But because we are fans of the Stone Brewing Company, which we do. We love you guys. Anytime you want to send us free shit, send it our way.
And we'll blow you up like nobody's business.
They decided on their 20th anniversary, by the way, the 20th anniversary was in 2015, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, yep. They decided for every year they were going to turn around and remake the original one of their recipes and put it in the original bottle. So for this year, they decided that they were going to do the Vertical Epic Ale, which is 8.9% alcohol, and it is the 7th in the Epic series. That's what they're calling the Epic series.
Okay.
They're literally bringing out, I think they said like 10. With any good epic, heaven lies the promise of a lager, larger-than-life experiences, heroics, and twists and turns as the adventure unfolds. The bottle-conditioned ale is Chapter 7 and is specifically designed to be aged until sometime after December 12th,
Okay.
2015. So this fucker is
Oh, so
nicely aged.
Yeah,
This
buddy.
is nicely aged. Provided you can wait that long. We did. Thank you.
We don't get a choice. They bottle it and hold on to it.
Right, exactly. Each one was released 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day from the previous edition's year. To remind you, the release calendars are on the bottom. They actually gave you a whole little system here.
Nice
The
of them to hook us up
inspiration
like
for
that.
this year's edition comes from a trip to Belgium taken by Stone Brewmaster Steve Wagner and head brew Mitch Steele in the early 2008. So 2008... Oh yeah, so they were already established at this point.
Oh yeah, they were coming up. They were coming up at that point really big.
Back in Esquadito, they opened a bottle and found that it was good, very good. In fact, being hop lovers that they are, they found the whole experience deliciously inspiring. Stone 888 Vertical Epic Ale is a variation on this theme. We proudly present you with a very dry, pale golden beer, which sports a thick, creamy white foam. It's spicy, estery, fruity from the yeast, and possesses a crisp bitterness. Oh, yes. And
Everything you just described is Ed to a T.
Well, you're going to love this. Very, very
Bitter, creamy.
generously hopped.
Well, he will be after this.
It's fair to say that this beer was inspired by Belgian beer. That it was in. See, there you go.
Yeah, see, you're always talking about the Belgians.
There you go. Turn inspired or well-hopped West Coast style beers that they are, of course, the very kind of brews that we are famous for. Interesting how the world sometimes comes around.
Right.
Very delicious, too. All right, so here we go.
Let's do this right.
It says drink at cellar temperature, which...
Yeah, we're in the cellar right now, so it's temperate, kind of. Oh, look at that. It's spewing already. Happy New Year!
That's a foamy beer right there.
Yeah, it's good shit right there.
I haven't had that good.
Ever. There might have been that one time. You didn't know he was a tranny.
Since Carrie Fisher took her dentures out.
Wow. How awesome does that look? I hope you guys are watching. If you're not and you're hearing this on audio only, go to the www.facebook.com/Loki and Jabroni. Watch the video. See how awesome this beer looks.
Smells fucking delicious.
This is why we do this. So you have two ways to find the Loki and Jabroni show. You got the live feed every Tuesday night. You got audio only. We keep the videos up. There's the YouTube channel. All sorts of fun shit.
It fucking smells delicious.
I'm over here. I haven't even brought this up to my nose. And I can smell it. And I'm burping, too. So I haven't even drank it, and I'm burping. Oh, dear God, that smells gorgeous. Here's to you, my man.
That smells delicious.
Another year of fantastic podcastery.
So nice cloudy.
And
As you can see, it's got a very nice head on it.
It is. And, I like it. If you
and I'll tell you what, and I poured that very nicely, too.
You did a good
still
job.
had a very nice head on it.
You might have even spun the bottle a little bit. I saw you do that.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. I'm going to wait for Ed on this one. He's like Mikey. He won't eat it. Not you, Mikey. The other Mikey.
Oh, that's good.
The one that was rumored to have Pop Rocks and Pepsi.
That is good.
But
it's really heavy.
It is heavy.
It's a very heavy beer. I probably wouldn't buy it myself, but it's not that bad. All right. No, it does taste Belgian inspired, which I like.
Yeah, it does. It's florally.
I got
fruity.
I got to say, with as much carbonation as I see right now, I almost thought it'd be as bad as that Thimble fucking Isle shit there, that champagne in a bottle crap.
Yeah.
This is
good stuff.
Thank you, Stone. Thank you.
What a way to kick off 2018 on the Loki and Jabroni show.
Yeah, and it was bottled 8/27/15.
Okay.
Yeah, so this
Been sitting for 2 years and some months. That's nice. So, I just had a thought in my head. We're coming up on our third anniversary. This is our fourth year of podcasting, and there's some exciting stuff coming up that you guys are just going to want to jump on board with.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have Ed lead it off.
Yeah.
Because it was his... I know we talked about it prior, and this was a site that, I think Eddie and I both brought up, but now we're there, and you guys have an opportunity to do something great for yourselves as well as help the show in return. It's not Patreon. It's not blind donations. It's not give us your money, which we don't ever say no to. We love taking your money. But this is an exciting venture, and I can't wait for Ed to talk about it. So as soon as he's done moving things around, I want him to talk about it.
Jabroni has agreed to prostitute himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, just
and you can only find him at
www.asianclownporn.com. I've already bought the rights to the name. The domain is mine. It's all good.
Jabroni has just taken the letters T, M, and I and capitalized them.
Yes.
No. With can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
With the coming of the new updated website, will include a brand new Loki and Jabroni store, courtesy of Cafe Press. And for those of you that are owed T-shirts, yes, you're going to get T-shirts.
Yes,
they're coming. Plus, we'll have some great stuff. We already got bumper stickers up there, tank tops, sweatshirts, hoodies.
Nice.
Nice quality stuff.
Only thing missing right now.
This isn't cheap stuff either.
No, it's good quality stuff. A website I used to work for, WrestlingOnline.com, did all their stuff through Cafe Press. Yep. Real solid stuff. The only thing missing is hats and beer steins, man. Can they do that?
There'll be hats.
Nice.
There'll be beer steins. There'll be glassware.
Ooh.
Oh, we have one of those.
Get
on
your
the table.
wine glass stemware with Loki and Jabroni.
It'll be right here. It'll be right here.
For those of you that insist on going to work drunk, there will be a flask.
Oh my God.
What?
That should have been me on fucking New Year's Day, I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah. You poor bastard. You had the longest day ever in the history of ever.
I need to turn my earphones up.
All right.
Yeah, there's going to be all kinds of great stuff. We'll be adding new designs and stuff. Right now, we just got the Loki and Jabroni main logo there. You can slap on your car. They're both white and clear bumper stickers for those of you that don't want to put white stickers on your car.
And we're going to start designing our own.
Yes.
And we're going to be able to send this stuff in, which I'm really excited about because that's where I shine as my designs.
Yeah, you are quite the design artiste, as evidenced by the Bull Shark Tugman shirt.
Yes.
That was fantastic, and Blair still loves his.
I know.
I'm actually wearing mine. I'm wearing mine today.
Yes.
This won't be on Cafe Press, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was definitely limited edition.
That was one and done. Question is, I want flames down the long sleeves or a colored microphone on mine. That's up to you, man. You're the artiste, man.
That's easy.
Make it happen.
No, that's easy.
Drive yourself to Burger King because they'll make it your way.
No, stop, man. We gotta cater to the folks.
Hey, is Burger King affiliate?
No, they're not.
Let's not mention them.
Sorry.
Next
I know,
time.
we'll see. We're gonna come up with some good stuff. We're gonna sit down and come up with fun stuff for the kids, naughty stuff for the adults. Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm looking
because it's a
forward to
family show,
Right. And they want, you want, I'm sure you guys would want one too, a horse shit T-shirt.
It's already coming out.
All
Emoji horse shit.
Yes.
Very easy. Very easy to do.
Well, yeah. Well,
And eventually...
Like I said, I'm still far from finishing the website. Be patient, but it's coming. It's going to be connected to the new website. We're going to clean it up. It's going to look nicer. A lot more fun.
Be high streamed.
Right. And we're going to make hashtag It's Chicken Bitch a worldwide phenomenon.
And we could have the Loki Brothers video game on there.
Oh, nice. Rock and roll. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, that is exciting.
Well, I could easily do that. They have the Super Mario Brothers.
Design your own gimmick.
Yeah. You make your own levels and everything. All I gotta do is just change the characters. I'll throw us up in there. We'll call it Super Loki Brothers.
There you go. We'll put that up on cafepress.com.
Instead of coins, you collect beer, but at like 100 coins, you just collapse.
Pretty much.
Nah, that's not right. You get superpowers in.
I'm a jabroni. I'm gonna win. And horse of shit. So go to cafepress.com/Loki and Jabroni. As soon as Eddie tells you it's hot, running, and available, get your new merch.
It's up. You can go there
What
now.
up, Ange? What up, Andrew?
It's not part of the website yet. You can go to the Cafe Press site if you want to.
Yes.
We'll share the link.
Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, absolutely. You can start by now. So I guess we'll start around. I know I'm chomping at the bit here.
I know. So
I'm
stop
excited.
chomping and start talking.
So what's on my mind? Poor Matt Lauer. Poor touching titties and ass
Matt
on the
Lauer,
side. Matt Lauer.
You done fucked up, M-A-T-T.
How savage is his wife? Ask me how savage that bitch is.
How savage is she?
Oh, she is so savage. She kicked that mofo out on Christmas Day.
You know,
On a scale of
On
savage,
Christmas Day. Get this right.
Is she one to, ooh, yeah.
she's not Fred Savage. She has gone full-blown Macho Man
Yeah,
Savage.
she's full Randy Savage.
Exactly.
She's super savage at this point. She let that mofo sleep on the couch on Christmas Eve and then booted him out on Christmas Day.
Don't even run the graphic. I'm not even going to play devil's advocate. I got a question. What does Matt Lauer's wife do for a living?
No, you gotta do shit now.
Okay, so I always ask, like, you know, it was him, and I'm not pulling the misogyny.
No,
part.
absolutely.
You know, he did a lot of work. He paid for the house. He's doing the right thing by tipping the hell out. He is doing the right thing. But lady, you got some balls.
Oh, she's taking everything though. She's going
what is
after
it that you fill out every year?
everything.
W-2? What do? I fuck my husband.
Yeah,
I
there you
made
go.
some kids for him, and I cleaned the house. And for her to say, get out of my $20 million home. And he goes, okay.
He has no choice.
And just walks the fuck away.
He has no
but
choice.
He did the right thing. He really did the right thing.
touch the tits and ass, and unfortunately, that's what happened, man.
Drew says that's not just savage, that's Superfly savage.
Oh, that is Superfly.
It's not like he killed someone.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Let the court sort it out because he could have gone all kinds of sideways on that.
Oh, yes, he could. But
yeah.
he's doing the right thing.
No, absolutely,
You done fucked
absolutely.
up.
But
Get your shit.
I gotta say,
Buy yourself a townhouse.
that girl is savage.
Yeah, she is.
That is a
Christmas.
that is savage.
The kids are opening
dude.
the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip and the Xbox One. He gets handed a box, open it up, says, "Get the fuck out!
Get out now! No breakfast, no coffee, motherfucker. I'm taking it all."
He found the card for Monopoly. It said, "Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. In fact, sign over all your shit to me. I'm taking you down."
And said, "By the way, your credit cards are already canceled. Get the fuck out."
Who gets the car? Who do you think, Drew?
Everybody. She kicked his ass out.
She's going to put those cars up on eBay.
She gets whatever they accumulated together.
Yeah.
She gets half of it.
Yep. And I think they've been married like 22 years, which spans
she's
pretty
going
much
for more
almost.
than that, dude. She's going for more than that.
I don't think she can get more than half, but I wish her luck.
She can go for all kinds of crazy shit. What he's been doing,
I wish her luck.
talking all these other.
Well, where do they live?
New York.
Live in I don't know what the New York law is. I think it's half. Like she gets
Could be
half.
like, and that's the capper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, dude, if you, and I go back to Eddie Murphy.
Think about this. He's still trying to get that $30 million this year. Think
Yeah.
about that.
He's contracted.
She's going after that too.
She could just get half of that and be happy. No,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
want the whole
I want it all. I want it all.
And when do you want it?
I want it now.
I'm assuming he's lawyered up already.
Without question.
Here's the thing. She can only go after things he's been paid. If he actually puts in his contract to pay him at a certain date, he could probably get away with keeping that money.
Bitch kicked him out on Christmas. This bitch got fucking Satan in her pocket. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Damn. Who's your lawyer? Al Pacino. I'm a fan of man, baby. She's coming at him. What the fuck was his name in that movie? I can't even remember. That's her lawyer, Al Pacino in The Devil's Advocate.
See, yeah, exactly.
That's the good shit.
Andrew
right
says
there.
she could definitely get more depending on how severe shit is.
And if you've been married like 20-some years, not only she's going to get half, he's going to pay her every month in alimony.
Uh-huh.
You know why? Because you spent 20
child
years.
support, too. They're only like 10, I think.
They're
only
youngish, yeah. Youngish. But
yeah.
she now...
It's because he grabs all those titties and goes home and bangs his wife.
Right? Mm-hmm. I wonder if he ever got a piece of Katie Couric. She was good looking way back in the
bet
day.
you $20 he did. I bet you. He owned that. Dude, anything he wanted, he got. You know that. Why do you think he's apologizing so much right now?
Because he doesn't want Katie to come out.
He doesn't want nobody else to come out.
Nope.
He's like, look, I said I'm sorry. I got kicked out. I got kicked out on Christmas.
Give him a lot of credit.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Give him a lot of credit. He's doing the anti-Weinstein. Weinstein's like, nope, I never did shit.
No, I know. I agree.
Cosby, nope, never did shit. All these guys come out saying, nope, I never did shit. If you get caught, even, what's his nuts? Brett Favre. You know what? I fucked up. Sorry. He didn't say I did this, or this. Same as Matt Lauer's doing.
He was a dumbass.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Favre, you were a dumbass. I mean, who the fuck?
It was those Wrangler jeans. Real, comfortable jeans.
Real, cut my testicles off jeans. I had no man support at all.
Nope. None.
Oh, Jesus, man.
All right.
So I just got to say, Savage Award in full effect goes out to Mrs. Lauer because, yo, woman, you are a legend.
We talked about it before, and I think
that is legend right there.
I think maybe the 3-year anniversary of the show, we should have our awards. Like, I don't know what we'd call them.
This would be the Mrs. Lauer Savage Award.
There you go. For the last calendar year, March 31 to March 31, let's have some awards. We got to have a name. This is where you guys come in. What do we name the Loki and Jabroni Awards, man?
Oh, my God.
I don't know, but if we're going to do something like that, we got to do it live in front of an audience.
Yeah.
First we have to get the audience to support us, which means go buy some t-shirts.
Oh, Andrew's right. Katie did go to ABC.
That's true.
She was kind of, man, she's rolling. She like Scrooge McDuck. Mm-hmm. She's swimming in them fucking dollars.
Then
right
she went
now.
to CBS after that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Once Connie Chung decided I'm too old to do this shit, and Maury found out he was the father, so isn't that the most fucked up couple ever? Maury Povich and Connie Chung.
The scary thing
Maury would have himself on the show. Maury, I am the father.
Dude,
I got an award-winning journalist married to a schlock fucking TV guy.
I can't ever see Connie Chung without seeing, what is the one from Family Guy?
Oh, Oh, yeah. I know
Every fucking time, dude. I think of Connie Chung. I think of her. I can't.
Did you see the Kill Bill parody? And she was like all of the crazy 88s.
Every single one of them. Yeah, that was fucking great. That was fucking awesome.
I'm going to play every stereotypical Asian in this episode.
Nice.
Like, wow.
In case you guys can't see the crawler, we got WWE fantastic merchandise.
I love that.
Last day of the sale. Get it done.
New code.
LokiandJabroni.com/wrestling. That's
New
the
year.
code New Year.
Like new day, but new year.
New Year
Eric,
rocks.
If you're listening, 20% off titles.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah, buddy.
For my people out there, you guys all listening, throw up your New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, why not?
Did you guys make any?
I did not.
After this motherfucker did a top 10 totally killing New Year's resolutions?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
why
know.
I don't have one. I'm just going to try to better myself, but I'm not going to do any of those 11 things I brought up.
Not 11 things.
There were
You only have
11
to
things.
pick
I had
one.
to pick one.
You only have to pick one. You have to pick one. See, the whole idea of a New Year's resolution is in 2017, there was something that sucked.
Yep.
Majorly.
Oh, I can already,
Hold on.
say it out
Now
loud.
hold on.
Yep.
But it was totally your fault. You got me?
Yes.
Now that, when you come to 2018, should be your New Year's resolution because you learn from it.
Are you telling people to take responsibility?
I'm
I
triggered.
know the
This is
snowflakes are going to
bullshit.
get triggered.
No,
I
I'm
know.
done.
I know. But that is the whole idea of a New Year's resolution is you see what you fucked up on the year before and you tell yourself, I fucked up on that. I'm going to fix it this year.
I won't
And that's
say-
the whole
I won't say
idea.
A
one.
mature person would, yes.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea of a resolution. A resolution, like, you turn around, you're like, I put on my fat person jeans, and my fat person jeans don't fit no more, so I'm going to go to the... That's not a resolution. That's... You're making something that you're never going to do.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go to the gym. No, you're not.
I just said that.
No, you're not. Exactly. You're not going to go to the gym. Stop. You're not.
You're going to drive by on the way to Pizza Hut.
However,
What you gonna do?
there's going to be something that you went through in your life that totally sucked, but you also realized, I fucked that up.
Yep.
So next time I get to that point, there's my New Year's resolution. I ain't doing that again. I ain't doing that again.
I gotta say, like, recently I had a friend who, she did life coaching with me. Like she's a social worker. She was going to school for that. She actually did life coaching. And one of the things that's like she said to me that really stuck out, she's just like, I notice how you talk. Everything is you have to do this. You should be doing that. Like, it's like, do you constantly live your life with that much pressure? Like, yeah. And she's like, why don't you set an easier obtainable goal instead of talking about the things that you should be doing or have to be doing? And because when you set an I'm probably fucking it up, but when you set an absolute like that,
You're
the
setting
failure's
yourself up
worse.
for failure.
Oh, it is.
well, not necessarily
No,
for
it's
failure, because you
mentally.
could succeed.
Mentally
You
it's-
could.
But if you don't, it's going to be that much worse.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm just not going to shit on the bathroom floor anymore and blame it on the dog. That was something I did last year that got Abby more ass whoopings than she probably needed. So no more shitting on the bathroom floor and blaming it on Abby.
That's a great idea. Dude.
I know,
That's
because I felt horrible all of the 17 times I did it. You know, that dog caught a whooping.
I only have one resolution, and I put it at the top of my Facebook page. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention.
Yeah.
With a quote by Mark Cuban: work every day like there's somebody trying to take it from you.
Yeah.
You know,
If you're not
basically.
working your ass off, you're not
Yeah,
doing
it's
it right.
true.
You're not doing
I'm
it right.
fucking up the quote, and it's my own Facebook
That's all
page,
right.
But that's the long and short of it. Work every day as if someone is out there trying to take it from you, because you know what? They probably are.
Yeah.
Whether it's your job, a podcast, whatever.
Well, I'll tell you
parenting,
what, not my
shoveling
job
a
because
driveway.
I got a bunch of fucking morons.
Yeah, I've
could
seen those
I could probably
posts.
fucking follow. Yeah, oh god, dude. Yeah.
Drew says just use the litter box. Where's the fun in that? Plus, I don't know how to
That's
bury
exactly.
the turd. I kicked the litter too far.
Drew also says, I haven't made any New Year's resolution to be a better. He said he took your answer.
he basically did,
He
and then
took your
typed it in.
answer. Oh, you cheated.
Can I just say something about the be a better person thing? I get that. I respect that. But if every day is not an opportunity to be a better person, no fucking New Year's resolution is going to fix that.
No, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
How hard is it to wake up and not be a dick?
You take, well, that's sometimes it's
I
like
understand.
that
I've been
fucking
in the
meme.
warehouse
Be a
environment,
dick,
I
don't be a
understand.
dick. Ooh.
Yeah, right? Because seriously, there's sometimes you just have to be a prick. And there's other
Yeah.
times where you're sometimes a prick for prick's sake.
Here's the
That's
thing.
a fine line.
I've worked in the productivity business. I'm obviously in retail like you are. So we're forced to deal with the worst kinds of people on a daily basis. You know,
which sometimes makes it difficult to deal with the general public at large.
But sometimes we deal with the sweetest people on earth, and sometimes the bad people tend to cloud that.
It's 90-10, and I'm not talking to the good. All right? Let's be honest. 90-10, and those 10% are the sweetest, nicest people you'll ever meet.
But they get drowned out by the fucking assholes, and you know, you got to focus on that.
Right.
You know, because there's some people who just aren't going to be satisfied.
There's
nothing you can do.
Ange says her resolution is not to accept anything less than she deserves, and you deserve a lot, which goes into what we were talking about earlier. I mean, we're changing our entire life in less than 30 days, and it's going to be great. It's just going to be fresh and exciting and new, and no one can stop us but us. So, fantastic. I love that idea. Anything you want to add there, Sasha? Didn't think so.
Sorry, this is getting a photo.
All right, photo op. This can go on the website. So, on my mind, which is on Mike's mind, which is on Eddie's mind, partially, which is on a lot of minds, NFL season is over.
Yes.
And we're going to the playoffs. And when I say we raise your hand if we're going to the playoffs. We are all going to the playoffs. New England, Minnesota, Hot Atlanta, we're all going. And the AFC has 3 or 4 returning teams. There's only one team returning from last year's NFC playoffs, and that's the Atlanta Falcons. But there are some tough teams, including yours, the Minnesota Vikings.
So this could be
that
real.
Defense is
could
fucking
potentially
dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
And you guys took us to the whooping shed earlier in the year, so it's going to be.
We took the Rams to the whooping shed
Yes.
earlier.
Are you saying this could potentially be rematch for Super Bowl?
Possibly.
It's there.
I think Pittsburgh is too tough for New England. I think that last catch may have had a momentum swing, but it was almost the end of the game. So, again, I can't say the momentum swing. What I will say is I think Pittsburgh is your toughest opponent. So if it comes down to the AFC Championship and you face Pittsburgh, breathe slowly, in through nose, out through mouth, like Miyagi always taught us. And I won't say pray. I'll just say hope for the best because Pittsburgh is that tough.
I'm just going to say one thing. If it does come down to it, Rocky 3 was just a movie, sucker.
That's true.
Pain.
Yeah, Andrew's
and
Eagles
you know
are up in there.
Yep. You know what? In your case, the only real challenge you have in the playoffs is Pittsburgh. Much like I look at my team, and I've looked at all the teams like we could beat them, we could beat them, we could beat them, we could beat them. One team I don't say that about. The Minnesota Vikings.
That defense
I don't think the defenses are equally yoked. You guys didn't kill us, but we didn't exactly.
No, it was a
World on
defensive
Fire
game.
Yeah,
that was a very defensive
game.
It'll be nice to switch up the Rangers.
Drew brings up Jacksonville defense could be a huge factor in AFC. I agree with they do have a really nice defense.
But you also have to
I
score
also
on
have
the other
to
side
say,
of the
I was going to
ball.
say you have Blake Bortles as your quarterback still. So unless he starts getting superpowers within the next 6 days.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, less than that. 4 days. Yeah.
I think they're playing Saturday like we are.
Oh, yeah, they are
the
playing
night game on
Saturday. Yeah,
Saturday.
you're right. Yep.
Rams in Atlanta.
Yeah, so Blake, get up on that. Start watching some Buffy or something. Maybe you could do one of them, vampire thingies, get bit or something. Yep. I don't know. The only way you're going to get talent.
As long as some of us in the audience are still caring, C&J Speedway Review returns tomorrow night with the 2018 season in review.
Oh, nice.
And the Lord
preview.
said, "Let there be snap," and it was talketh.
Boom. You got some smack you want to talk real quick before the playoffs?
My predictions are totally off, so I have no idea what's going to happen. I didn't think New England was going to make it.
Really?
Dude, I didn't.
I thought they were.
I thought Minnesota was still in the same woes that they're going to be last year.
AFC,
they got their shit together.
The AFC is playing out exactly how I thought it would, with the exception of Jacksonville. I thought Jacksonville was going to suck the big ass.
Yeah.
But everybody else is there. And it's going to be, in my opinion, New England, Pittsburgh. That's what I chose. And it's going to be Atlanta, Minnesota. That I chose. I do think, though, however, it's going to be Pittsburgh, Minnesota in the Super Bowl, which would be very, very interesting.
Hey, I've said it before, man. We're already at the house.
Mm-hmm.
We have home field advantage. And it's been said a bazillion times before. And Pitbull, you're a Steelers fan. You respect this. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Woo! And that's what's got to happen. We have to beat the man. And then I'll tell you what, even though we've only got one Super Bowl under our belts at that point, that is a hell of a Super Bowl to have under your belt. Home field advantage, and you beat the all-time winningest team in the NFL.
Super Bowl history, yeah.
I'll take that.
Drew
I'll
Drew
take
just
that.
immediately got himself fired and said he thinks it's going to be New Orleans versus Pittsburgh. Fuck you.
New Orleans.
Don't ever pick the Saints on a show that's being hosted by a fucking Falcons fan.
What?
At best, you say,
And a
hey,
Minnesota
Chris,
fan. Hello, you understand what they did to us in the
That's what I'm
NFC
saying.
Dude,
Nobody saying New England?
Bounty Gate?
Haven't seen any yet.
Bounty Gate? Anybody?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Sean Payton.
Blatant cheating? Blatant cheating,
We're not
people?
talking about you this time, Ed.
Like,
Calm down.
NFL
2
admitted
years
they
ago.
were fucked up, blatant cheating. I'm
Cheating is
surprised
cheating. It doesn't get
Saints even still have fans. I am totally surprised the black and gold hasn't changed their colors from putrid green and puce, because that is
Oh.
how awful their fan base is if you're still watching them after that. A blatant
All right.
cheat.
This gets a trigger.
No. I do want to say, though, there is one big congratulations
Cheaters.
for the recently ended regular season in the NFL. Is congratulations on the perfect season. Cleveland Browns, 1 year, 0-16, no W. You should just put the bros on your shirt. 'cause you got no W.
Hey, Cleveland, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the last time you got a win,
Johnny Manziel
was
your
your fucking quarterback. All right.
And
Maybe you should see what he's up to.
think about it like this. They've gone 1-31 in the last 2 regular seasons. How bad do you... And you keep getting the number 1 picks. What are you doing? Trading them away for meth and hookers?
Oh, you
Fuck.
You know
you
they
guys
are.
should be stacked having all these 6-7 years of high draft picks. You should have an entire college championship team just come to Cleveland, put on the gear, and go. But you don't. What are you doing wrong?
They should, at this point, they should be like, Cleveland, where do you want the Super Bowl trophy delivered
What
to?
did we talk? What did we talk about? Was it you and me at
I
Mark's
can't even
house?
say that with a straight face.
Right.
Cleveland and Super Bowl.
Right.
The same sentence.
Every draft from here until Cleveland has a winning season Cleveland should have the number 1 pick, regardless of their record. If they go 8-8, which is not a winning season, first pick. It should just be the Cleveland pick. Every fucking year until you provide a winning season for your fans who are so rabid and so loyal and keep getting shit on every single damn year, it should just be the Cleveland pick.
Yeah.
It should be a gimme. It's the participation trophy of the NFL to be not only be a Cleveland Brown player, but they should get that as their prize every year. Goodell walks up to the mic, says, and with the first pick, the Cleveland Brown. But wait, no. Tampa Bay had a worse record. Sit down. Just sit down. Cleveland gets the first pick.
I'd like to say something.
Go ahead.
I just want to throw in my 5 rings.
Oh, fuck me running.
If we get the 6th ring, will we be doing a show that names Tom Brady as the GOAT?
If Tom Brady wins another, yeah, he is
Yeah,
the GOAT.
he has to be.
He's undeniable
He has to
clause of factor. Like there's nothing
has
anybody could say to argue that.
Bradshaw's got 4 rings. Brady
Yeah.
has 5, but then again, Brady has scandal behind him. Let him go. Here's my caveat to that.
No, Brady
A
doesn't
year
have
with
5.
yeah, yes, he
Yeah,
does.
You're right.
Now let him go a full season without scandal and win.
The year of scandal, he lost.
That was last year. He was coming off the suspension for the scandal and still won. A year free of anything. No suspension, no scandal. He shouldn't, if he blows his nose, he shouldn't even get a little snot on his lip.
I thought the scandal happened when they lost to the Giants, I thought.
No, a year after that. And then
Are you sure?
his suspension, yes, was this past summer. Jimmy Garoppolo was the quarterback. He came back after 4 games and lit shit up.
All right.
He was amazing. And he deserves every accolade.
Fuck that.
he
6
gets.
rings, he's a GOAT.
I'll buy it. I'll 1,000% buy it.
We'll only do a 5-minute segment, I promise. We don't have to do a whole show
Yeah,
about
or
it.
shit.
We
I'm
don't
not
have to
even
do
going to
a
hit
whole
the
show. We
button.
don't have to do a whole show on it.
All right. What do you got on your mind? And then we'll move ahead.
If the battery in your car is over 5 years old, change it, people. Don't be like me.
Whatever do you mean?
It's cold as fuck.
Yes.
It's cold as fuck up here in the old New England. It was 0 degrees on New Year's Day. I have to go to work because it's retail and they don't give you New Year's off.
I got New Year's off, by the way.
I did not.
Well,
So,
Lowe's. That's
fuck you.
because the other place with the red vest sucks balls.
I won't argue.
All right.
So my car would not start. Crank till the battery dies. Won't jump. I'm like, battery's got to be toast. If it's not toast, it's something else. But the battery is fucking 8 years old, probably 9 years old. It's a 2010.
If it's cranking, it's not the starter.
No,
it's cranking. It just won't kick over.
Yeah,
Right.
no juice.
Probably battery.
So, but the battery's old. I got to change the battery before I can even go further. But if your battery's old, change it. If your brakes are worn out, change it. Don't be like me, the man in the box. There's a reason why I'm in this box.
So as we move on, let's real quick rapid fire the rest of the year in review, and then we'll tell you how to survive this fucking year of 2018.
Very easy.
Very easy. We had our WrestleMania 33 recap, episode 104. Episode 105 cataloged the first 100 days of the Trump presidency and our report card. Mm-hmm. We actually had a good time with that. Video Games Revisited was episode 106. April 28th, you guys were treated to the first ever bonus episode of the Loki and Jabroni Show, where Eddie and I took apart the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. If you've not seen it, go out and see it now. It's fantastic. Episode 107 was You Know It's Fucked Up, April edition. May 6th, we had co-host emeritus and all-time leading guest on the show, Bill Starkey, for Kistery Science Theater 3000. What was that? We played on the big screen Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. Logie did his Mystery Science Theater bit. I tried to throw in a couple questions for Bill here and there, just like, hey, do you remember this time, 1978? What was going through your head? Yada, yada, yada. Episode 109 was one of our favorites. We put on suits and did fake news, which, if you want real fake news, go to another fucking podcast. We're not it. Episode 110, we did the third installment of The Wussification of America. Episode 11, we lightened the mood. Millennial Man was here. We had a good time. We had some fun. Episode 112, May 31st, 2017. Hall of Fame legend, my childhood hero, Bob Backlund, was sitting here. Our first ever in-house celebrity was here. And it was fantastic. June 18th was more of the Mad Libs Challenge. If you don't know what that is, we do Mad Libs with each other. The person who is giving the answers has to put some sort of beer in his mouth and try not to spew. We're going to be doing it again? We're just going to plastic all the gear because I got some gimmick on it. Yeah. Episode 114 was a dual episode. It was Do You Know What's Fucked Up and Gene Simmons with Bill Starkey. So we had Bill come in and talk about the Gene Simmons trying to trademark the hand gesture. We move ahead to June 28, Chris Benoit, murderer victim. 10 years to the day, almost, where Chris Benoit, the tragedy happened. We talked about it. Was he a murderer? Is he a victim?
I have to give you a contract violation again for saying his name.
It's in the disclaimer. It's in the description right here. Sorry. Episode 16 was relationships in the 90s. We went back to our early adulthood and talked about relationships. Episode 117, July 12, Racism in America, which was very touchy. Of course, you follow it up the next week with Do You Know What's Fucked Up? High-profile suicide and death was July 26 in the wake of Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park, unfortunately committing suicide. And a few months earlier than that, it was Chris Cornell from Soundgarden.
Yes.
So a lot of things going on. Ask Us Anything was fun. We had questions from the audience. We had questions from each other. I'd love to do another one. August 9th was the first time you guys were introduced to a young man. Not so young, but we'll call him that. Jim Lalamere with the Beer and Cheese episode. We had some great stuff. I wasn't quite getting my feet wet with the cheese, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Loki's idea the next week, August 16th, top and bottom 5 wrestling tag teams. Boy, we had fun with that. August 24th, Do You Know What's Fucked Up? The summer of fun ended on August 30th, 2017, when Anthrax drummer Charlie Benante called here to the Loki and Jabroni Show and gave us a fantastic interview. Learned some new stuff I didn't know about Anthrax before that. September 7 was the aforementioned NFL preview. You can go back and listen to that. Gary Wolf was a part of it. Pitbull number 1. September 13th, they took my job. That's when Chris found out he wasn't going to be employed that much longer, but I bounced back wash after wash. I was reemployed in less than 8 days before the company went under.
What? You mean the man didn't keep you down?
No, the man never keeps me down. And September 20th was You Know It's Fucked Up. September 26th, you got a bonus episode again. Ed uploaded
this out there just to watch me freeze.
I think that's what dogs do.
Fuck.
Nice. September 26th, you got the pilot episode of the C&J Speedway Review as a bonus episode. Thank you, Eddie. October 4th saw the return of the cheese with Jim Lalamere, and he brought some tasty vittles that night.
Yeah.
That was some really good stuff, and we're going to have him back in the next few weeks.
For the Cheese Awakens?
The cheese. Oh, nice. The last beer die? We could name it both. Fuck it.
I haven't seen that yet, so no.
Okay. October 11 was another Ask Us Anything.
haven't
We
seen
had some
that.
fun with that. That was another really good one. October 18th, my friend Britt Lightning of Vixen came on the phone and talked to us about her new gig with Vixen and her career and how awesome it is. Just
Well, she talked to us on the phone.
I know.
We could only dream.
Well, she's my friend. I can see her anytime. You guys suck. I win. October 25th is You Know It's Fucked Up. November 8th was Sports and Addiction, which is kind of a weird thing because we cover Chris Benoit, we cover this, we cover that. We talk about it a lot, but this was an entire episode on sports and addiction. November 15th, 2007, the 20th anniversary of the Montreal Screwjob. And there are people that have messaged me privately and said that was one of their favorite episodes.
I'm glad
the way
for
you
those.
broke down the Brett and I broke down the Sean and how we brought it together.
That was an awesome show, actually. I really liked that one, too. I go back there and I listened to that one, too. Because
I listened to it the first time. I want to do it again.
No, it's for both of us. It's it's a really good subject. I mean, we just.
I think if you're a fan of wrestling, it's got to come up in conversation. Doesn't matter who you are.
No,
yeah.
exactly.
And if you're on one side or the other,
and that's exactly it. If you
but
were
unlike us, those people probably get spitfire and fuck you and kiss my
Here's
stuff.
the thing,
Not us.
Because that whole event challenged the way you looked at wrestling.
It also changed the
Yeah.
face of the wrestling business forever because you got the Mr. McMahon character. It was the rise of Stone Cold Steve Austin after that as the anti-hero. The Attitude Era was kicked into full swing. That one night, November 9, 1997, changed wrestling business completely, forever. Yes, what can I do for you? My daughter wants to talk. What? Can I zip this? Why? Do they not have heat here? Oh, my God.
we got heat.
Here, come here. Step forward.
Dog was just watching me out there freezing, too.
November
She loved it.
29 was Do You Know What's Fucked Up? December 6th, we talked about sexual harassment because that was the beginning of the whole Harvey Weinstein. Everything was coming out in the open.
No, it was a couple weeks before that, but we didn't want to touch on it. That was the big thing, remember?
That was when it started to get really
we
rolling
were
and
like,
hot.
Hey, not to cut you off. I just got to say something.
Good.
This has got to been one of the best fucking
Oh, motherfucker!
best fucking beers
Son of
ever.
a bitch!
I warned you.
I hope you die of ass cancer. I really do.
You invited me into this.
Yes,
game.
I did.
I didn't walk in.
I brought you into this world, and he just got me with the circle, guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I just got every one of you.
And if you're looking right now,
December 13th, we had Deck the Halls with Loki and Jabroni. We talked about Christmas memories. We also had Chesty McWonderlust here sitting in Loki's seat. December 20, the All-Women Royal Rumble and other sports talk. And then last week, obviously, Do You Know What's Fucked Up, plus the year in review, which we just finished right now in rapid fire. I will now take a breath. Thank you, drive-through. Can I have some beer?
absolutely.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Oh, my God.
So there you go. That is
like me to pour
2017
it
in
for you?
review for you.
What happened?
I said that is 2017 in review for you. Broke
Right.
down very fast within 2 weeks.
That's pretty good.
Half and half. So we're going to go into your 2000. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Will. How's everybody doing this evening? We're going to break down the 2018. How are you going to survive 2018?
I want to go first. If you live anywhere above Florida, stop bitching about global warming. Have you seen the temperatures across the country?
Dude,
when Texas
can you
is
wait
in
till,
the teens.
Can you wait till Saturday when it's going to
Oh, you mean when it's going to be like
high of 5?
Yeah, with the wind chill of negative 15 right here in the not great state, but in the state of Connecticut.
I'm not a big climate change proponent, but weather and climate are two different things.
Shut up. Nobody's talking to you. Stay in the box.
Just saying.
Stay in the box.
You're just mad.
Don't give me this global warming bullshit.
You're just mad.
Walk outside at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's so cold that your face just stops working.
Mm-hmm.
Or your car.
You end up looking like Jim Ross on a good day. No offense to Jim Ross, but, fuck on!
You should have seen my face trying to jumpstart my car that
God.
morning.
I can
my
imagine.
God. I looked like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining.
I love that, yeah.
Nice.
Brought that shit up to my
Seriously,
mom. She
stop.
about spit her beer out. It was great.
If you don't know, look, I know there are scientists all over the world that talk about global warming. There are committees and groups and everything, and they're trying to learn more about climate and weather and this and that and the third. If you're Joe Shit that works down here at the local car lot and you sell Buicks for a living, don't fucking come at me and talk about global warming. Explain if global warming is real, why it's 5 fucking degrees outside.
0
Shut up!
yesterday.
Shut up. Get out of my house. I started throwing that. That was 2016, sorry. That was last year's year in review. Oh, you know what else we forgot in the year in review? December 9. Once again, we did Constitution State Wrestling.
Yes.
Adam Rose was the headliner.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we couldn't bring it to you as well as we
And
should
if you
have.
guys were
Because of that
live,
climate
no,
change.
the best part is if you guys were live, if any child was there, Loki broke your heart that day. I did.
Wait a minute. What happened? What happened? What did I miss? What did I miss?
No, you were there for it. So Adam Rose's whole character was,
yeah.
he came up through the ranks because he was a party guy and this,
Yep.
that, and the other thing. And,
Okay.
And the big bad bruiser took him under his wing and he made him not be a smoker anymore.
Yeah, what happened after the show?
Well, after the show, Mikey and fucking
Loki
Adam
Claus took Adam Claus or Santa Rose or whatever the fuck they call
Santa
him.
Rose, we went for a little fly with the fucking high kite.
Nice.
How you like me now?
And, I want to bring up Will's point. I hope that somebody bought a pallet of pellets to keep warm with at Ace in Norwich.
At this point, yes.
Yes. So,
But I don't know. Their check was late.
Don't do that. It's probably one day. It was a holiday. The mail is a little slow. They're good. They'll make up. Go to Ace, Norwich, Rocky Hill, Middletown.
I had to buy that.
Get your pellets. Get your magnesium chloride ice melting pellets right now. And mention you heard it on the Loki and Jabroni Show. Get entered into a drawing for a $10 gift card. Thank you, Will, for keeping us on the up and up. And your check will be in the mail, too. Okay. I'm done with my first survival point. Stop talking about global fucking warming. You're all fucking idiots.
So my survival point is to please, I'm going to bring back little Bob Barker. Please control the pet population and have your pet spayed or neutered. No, I'm dead serious this year, people. If you have a pet, if you have any type of pets, please make sure you have that animal population under control, especially with we just talked about how cold this fucking shit is. Imagine your poor freaking cat out there and just having a litter of cats out there outside and those poor little freaking animals be freezing. I mean, it's not cool, man. It's not cool. Please take care of your animals.
And if you have an animal, find some place that you can keep it warm. Because if you leave your pet outside,
you're a fucking asshole.
Pretty much.
You're a fucking asshole.
Worked with a guy like that for a lot of years. He kept his dog outside 24/7 all year round. Bitter cold or blazing sun. Never let the dog in the house. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man?
What do you have a dog for?
Exactly. What's the
What-
point of
what
having
do you
a
have
pet
a fucking
if you're gonna have
dog
it chained
for?
to a fucking tree?
A pet isn't just something that you just no. A pet is a part of the fucking family. It's an addition to your family. It's a fucking human being with
companion.
fur. It's a human being with fur, for fuck's sake.
Same with the cats.
Which brings me to another point.
Fuck.
Kind of crazy, but I'm getting her spaded, obviously, for obvious, because that's what I'm talking about doing right now. Did you know, because she is part pit bull, they give me a discount.
No shit.
Half off.
They're trying to keep the pit bull population down.
Isn't that fucked up?
That is fucked up.
Isn't that fucked up?
Wow.
Because she's a pit bull, I mean, I don't mind because I'm saving money.
Will,
Cool
I'm
with
pinning
me.
your comment to the
But
top.
isn't that fucked up, man?
Don't forget to have your
I'm okay
liberal
with it.
friends spayed
You're
neutered.
okay with it? I mean, what's the difference between her and a fucking German Shepherd?
Because
German Shepherds are actually more aggressive dogs.
No, not even that. Because I'm okay with it because I'd rather there be a free market solution to a law.
True.
So here's look at this perspective. I have never had a problem with a pit bull.
Me
Any
neither.
pit bull I met, sweetest dog I've ever met. Pit bull is not a breed that you can just. It's not a part-time dog.
No.
You know it's not.
God, no.
Most of these people have problems with pit bulls. Try to treat them like part-time dogs. Let's keep it real. They're a stubborn breed, and
Oh, they're proud.
there was a woman who had 2 pit bulls that everybody loved, and she had her dad watch them for a week while she went somewhere, and when she came back, the dogs ate her.
Yeah.
They ate her.
No, I know.
Do I think it's because they're pit bulls? No. Yes and no. I think it's because
Yeah, but they also
she
found
left
out.
them, and the father didn't take care of them
Right, exactly.
because
Well,
they're a full-time dog.
right, and her
Full-time dog.
boyfriend was doing the little fucking training shit on the side, making them fucking fighting dogs too.
Maybe.
That was the thing that they brought
Again,
up.
That's why you have to be with this dog
No,
constantly
absolutely.
till you get it to a point where it's more like a shepherd or retriever or whatever.
Right,
you know?
right,
But
right.
it's a strong dog.
Oh God, yeah. That's why they're bulls.
And it's
they're
stubborn.
they're huge. I mean, if
she's
you guys
only
you
part
guys have
pit.
seen,
She's
you guys have seen her on the
pit.
show. I give you guys plenty of Sasha opportunities on the show here, so you see her, but you don't see her actual definition. Like she is a muscular dog. Like she's ripped.
She's lankier than most, but it's probably because she's part
the Weimaraner.
Yeah. But like there's some pits that are like all muscle.
Yeah, they're just solid muscle.
Ripping
they're
muscle.
just a
but people who breed those dogs are with them 24/7
Right.
or majority of the time. So it's not a part. It's not like a lab or something that's pretty much independent.
Mm-hmm.
That a pit bull needs you to teach it.
Oh yes,
Eddie. There's
yes.
a lady man named Troyana standing outside the studio bathroom saying you owe him $5. Can you help? Can you do something about that?
It was 15.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
and a
thought
large coffee.
Oh fuck! That's what you.
He happened to be standing there like this.
No, you can't do it like that. It's below. You know the
I'm
drill.
just saying.
You think your game is smart, huh? Because we're a captive audience. We have to look at each other to talk. And you want to throw the circle game out? All right, motherfucker. Game on.
Don't worry.
Game on.
It'll be creative.
Game on.
You started this.
Oh, yes, I did. So I heard your conversation while I was dealing with Troyana and trying to pay him off so Ed wouldn't get beaten up by a girly man.
I'll go take care of this.
All right, please do. I don't think I agree with Ed's point. I agree with
Will
your
says,
point.
don't forget to have your liberal friend Spader. And
I pinned that to the top because I want people to see that first and foremost.
Will says, don't forget to have your liberal friend Spader neutered as well.
There's a difference between a liberal and a leftist.
Right. However, and Ed leaves to go deal with Troyana just before his first part of the survival guide, so I guess we should go on.
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right. So in the last year, 2017, the Loki and Jabroni show, more specifically Mike and I, came under attack from a few different sides by people who think that if they think it, it is. Guys, in 2018, if you are not armed with everything you need to be armed with and you're spewing half-truths, get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of his face. We put ourselves out here and we live our lives kind of quietly most of the time, except for when we're on microphone. You put out a fantastic video around my birthday, which I was very touched at. You said a lot of great things about me, and then we partied and everybody had a great time.
Hell yeah.
You know, we get together, we've had our disagreements, but we always get to the root of the matter. Stop letting some... there was a great meme that says, oh, you heard a bunch of hateful shit from someone who doesn't like me? Must be true.
Yep.
Don't listen. And we all have them. I can look at the list of watchers right now, the viewers, and say, this person's got haters, this person's got haters, and they're going to say shit that isn't true about you. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
True.
Live your life. I just love that sound.
I do too.
Mixing of the drink. Live your life. Behind closed doors, what you do is your fucking business. It's not anybody else's business. Stay out of other people's living rooms, bedrooms, or otherwise, unless you are invited in. And even then, tread lightly, because I don't come in here when we hang out, or he doesn't come to my house, or Ed, or anybody. We don't all get together and go, oh my God, so that thing you did? Oh my God, fuck that. Your life is your life. You tend to your business. You tend to your business, I'll tend to mine.
I don't know, that one thing you did.
That one thing you did was
fun,
pretty
though.
fucked up.
That was really
but it was fun.
Speaking of Triana,
Really fun.
she's fucking walking out of here with a hashtag Me Too, let me tell you.
I thought it was its chicken, bitch.
That's not chicken.
That's not chicken.
Unless it's a chicken butt.
It was. No
Yeah.
disrespect to the hashtag
So
Me Too.
that's
All right,
it.
so what do you got?
Yeah, you need to.
You stepped away. You stepped away once
It was your turn to survive.
Will said that we should have had you spaded.
Like James Spader.
First of all, I made it pretty clear I'm not a liberal. Will.
Oh my God, he just came back with $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
If that money
Doesn't show you owe me,
bitch.
my jungle love. Name the movie, win a prize. Not you, not the people, and not Will because you brought it up. Somebody name the movie, you win a prize. No, we're not doing the Jeopardy
Right,
music. Go
sorry.
about your business.
2018.
Help the people survive.
God, more of 2017. Like shit, man.
Oh,
like
Christ.
everybody's still very polarized. I'm going to say this, and this is going to be rather controversial.
He is your president.
He hasn't been that bad.
No.
He's not the shit show train wreck we thought he was going to be.
Is it embarrassing to watch him tweet? Yes. He hasn't been that bad.
Can I just say that he's the only sitting president I've ever blocked from my Twitter?
You blocked him?
I had him on during the campaign.
Yeah.
And the more I was reading, and I'm just like, shut your mouth. Run the fucking country.
Oh, I know.
Shut your mouth.
He's on
Hello,
mine.
Tommy Summers.
Fuck that. He's on mine.
Doesn't
Shit.
matter. I just got tired of reading. It was like flooding my Twitter page. And I'm trying to use the Twitter page to build the show and, whatever. I just can't read fucking POTUS anymore. Get out.
He doesn't even use the POTUS tweeter.
He's real Donald Trump.
He uses his tweet. That's
I blocked them both. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Here's the thing. Too. You want to survive 2018? Stop worrying about the president's fucking tweets. Like, seriously.
Oh, good call.
This is for the media. This is for the people.
CNN.
Stop worrying about his fucking... CNN?
CNN does like 15 minutes of his fucking tweets.
Yeah.
The Library of Congress has given up on Twitter. You should, too.
You know why? Because of Donald J. Trump.
Oh, it's not just him, the fucking trolling,
No.
whatever. We know it's a shit show. We're still on it.
Mm-hmm.
At Loki and Jabroni.
At Loki and Jabroni. At Portugal Viking. Seaburns 19.
Eddie Focus.
There you go.
You can tweet at us.
You should see right here.
Yeah, you can see it on the screen.
Yeah, but seriously,
we ain't punk bitches.
Stop paying attention to his tweets. Pay attention to the policy. Fuck it. That's all that matters.
You
is
said
the
something
policy.
last week or the week before, and it was exactly correct. And I questioned you at the time, but I did a little research. The economy is getting better underneath Donald Trump.
I hate to say it. Even like, here's the thing. All my fucking leftist friends are just like, Bitcoin.
Fuck Bitcoin.
It's doing really good, though, actually.
It is, but then didn't it rise and fall?
Here's the thing. Bitcoin got big under...
Yeah, Donald Trump.
So, and it's a bubble. It's going to burst, but they all burst.
Of course.
Like, seriously, if your entire reason for not being able to succeed in this country is because of that man, you were worthless to begin with.
The biggest thing I had a problem with in all of 2017 in regard to the president wasn't anything the president himself actually did. It was the videos and the hashtags and all the stuff. Do you remember the young girl screaming at the when they said, "Do you solemnly swear?" and "Congratulations, sir," and she lost her fucking hole.
That was funny.
It was funny, but that's the state of the nation. I didn't get my way. I'm going to cry about it. I'm going to throw a fucking shit fit. Did you see the video? I think your Lady J shared it amongst like 9,000 people I know who shared it. The young man in the car. Take me home, screaming, kicking, whining. And I believe it was Eric B. Mitchell, I said, if that were my kid, nope, it'd be a fucking backhand.
Yeah, when he went and I think he reached for the steering wheel, right?
Oh, at one point,
I saw that.
And then she was like, "What are you doing?" I would have that car.
My father would have shot my ass. Like, because that puts his life at risk.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd have been like, I could always have another son, and he did. And he would just blast my ass.
I may or may not like my father, and I may or may not get along with him, but I'll say this. You could take it just so far. And probably by 6 or 7, I knew how far I could take it. Because if you got the look or some stern sentence, your shit was done.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing.
I can't even give my kid or my stepkid the stern sentence because they think, fuck you, I run it. And you know why? Because the teachers and the counselors and everybody, you're special.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
you have a voice.
That's a problem.
You can move forward.
That's a problem. We can work on that. If you grab the fucking steering wheel, you're putting lives at risk.
It's basically...
If that parent had backhanded her kid and bloodied his fucking face...
The jail sentence would be longer than if she'd killed someone driving.
No, I'm sorry.
Today?
Not a court system in the world would have convicted her.
Oh,
for grabbing the steering
a court
wheel?
system? No, but a jury of 12.
A weapon.
You don't think that a lawyer would say, you know what? Here's a lady who hit her kid. It is a weapon. A vehicle. We've talked about that. But wait. Do you not think that the prosecuting attorney wouldn't pick a jury or attempt to pick a jury that would have a bunch of housewives who are these titty-sensitive fucks that we keep rallying against year after year after year after year?
Let's take that same exact story and say he does grab that steering wheel and hits a 6-year-old girl.
That's if the police charge him.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? It's the child's fault because he grabbed that fucking steering wheel.
I agree with
It's
that
not
100%.
the fucking mom's fault.
I agree with that.
If you
I'm
show
not
that
saying
video,
that.
Right.
Show that video to a cop. The cop will say, "I'm not pressing charges, self-defense." I'm sorry. You grab a steering wheel while you're
You know
driving?
what? Every now and again, it's okay to swat your kid. I'm not saying throw him down a flight of steps and beat him.
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not advocating
kid
for
needed
that.
an ass
But if the
whooping.
kid is grabbing the steering wheel, fucking bloody his fucking nose.
No, if you're on my
Bingo.
Facebook page, you've seen it before. I even said it like this week. I said,
Yes, you did.
straight up.
Not only
If you call your fucking kid a little asshole and he doesn't say anything back to you, does that mean your parent win? It's true, man. Kids have got to be told they're assholes. Kids have got to be told they're being fucking wrong. Kids have got to get slapped. All right? I'm sorry. Oh my God. Push the boundaries. Loki just said it. Slap your fucking kid. All right? Slap your kid.
With the caveat that they earned it, not because you just did a shitty move
Come on.
like my old man.
But if you got a kid like that reaching over your fucking reach and trying to grab a steering wheel, don't go, are you kidding me?
The day that
no,
young-
you go like
day that
fucking
young
Bruce
lady-
Lee.
Get disciplined.
The day she
That's putting
ever
people's lives at risk.
Yes.
The day she ever reached over, and I said it in Eric Mitchell's thing again, too. The day, if she ever reached over the thing, throwing a fit, and grabbed the steering wheel, I pull the car over, I power bomb her into tomorrow. Done. No bullshit.
What if she wishes death on your producer?
I give her $5 and take her to the candy store.
Fucking hate you.
$5 don't get you shit nowadays. Go for 10. Go for 10.
I'm looking at the situation. You grab a steering
No,
wheel
you're
of
right.
a moving car.
It is a
putting
weapon.
Your life at risk.
Like I said.
Other people's lives at risk.
Like I said,
You're not hitting your
take
kid
that
at
scenario.
point.
Take that scenario. Say he does grab that steering wheel and hits a 6-year-old fucking kid and kills her.
Change the situation. It is not your kid. It is a drunk guy in the back of your Uber. Okay?
Same.
What are you going to do to stop him from grabbing the steering wheel?
Yeah.
You're going to bloody
Punch
his
him in the
fucking
fucking
nose.
mouth.
So
And you got to
at
kick
that
him out of your
point- and
fucking
you know-
car.
You both know I'm not an advocate for hitting kids. I'm not. But if you're grabbing the steering wheel of a moving car, I'm going to bloody your nose.
I can count on
Yeah.
one hand how many times I spanked my daughter. And it wasn't like because she left the toilet seat full of piss
Well,
or
I'm glad
whatever.
you got a daughter because I got fucking. I need.
He's
I
calling
need
you-
everybody's
he's calling
hands
you
up in
dirty.
this shit.
All I'm saying is I can count it on one hand how many times she actually got a spanking or a swat or whatever.
Swats, dude. I gave my fucking my. I'll tell you what.
my backhand is
kids,
on point, even
swats,
though
dude, all day long. They gave me that look right in the back. Whack! What are you? You better not be doing that, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Swat. I was my middle Mike Swat Smith. That
There
was
you
my
go.
fucking name for like fucking 8
this,
years.
This is Eddie against beating kids focus saying if your kid's grabbing your steering wheel,
the fucking kid.
clock him, disable him. He's
Yes.
grabbing for a weapon.
Here's one from the crowd. Maybe we should talk about it for the survival guide. The Pussy Hat Brigade are holding another rally to mark the 1-year anniversary of the last one against Donald J., which I called horseshit on, and I drew a
Go
lot
ahead.
of hatred for.
You guys can take your days off.
No sandwich day.
You can. Yeah.
2018.
You can take
I
your
got shit
days
for
off.
saying there's no rape culture. So
Look, you could take your days off. You're entitled to it. If you all want to go have a little picnic out in the streets in fucking New York or wherever the fuck you want to do it, dude,
Bring it on.
have fun. Do it. We don't give a shit. We're not listening. We don't care.
I don't give
We
a fuck.
really don't give a shit no
No
more.
one. And if you guys have friends in that brigade, you send them to me.
We don't
I
care.
want the answer.
We don't
Would you have
care.
had that rally if Hillary Rodham Clinton won the election?
Of
The
course
answer
not.
is no.
Of course
and
not.
none of the feminists. Cover your ears.
what? No, you need to hear this.
Cunt
Feminism is
rockets.
toxic.
None of the feminist cunt rockets want to answer me. They block me on Facebook. They tell me I'm misogynist pig. I've kept one on because she's fun to play with online and rile her up. But I've been blocked by
Raptor?
every feminist. What?
Raptor?
Yes. You knew the one. They all say the same thing.
alone.
How could you say that? How can you do this? How can you do that? You don't understand. What I do understand is the permits were applied the day after the general election. Y'all went, you made your little no sandwich march. You solved nothing except a bunch of ladies walking through marching. We're
dude, let me
wonderful.
say
Woman
this.
power.
protest-
You've been equal for years.
I saw the
wasn't there.
videos, and I wouldn't let 2/3 of you make me a sandwich. How about that?
They'd probably eat it on the way back.
Let me
Trigger.
just throw this out there. If you want me to,
They're vegan.
If you want me to take you
sorry.
seriously too, if you're wearing a vagina on your head,
Yeah, that's not it.
no. No, that's not how you do it.
No, it's not.
Seriously, like, and
It's not like we're having manpower things and we're wearing foam dicks on our head. That's just wrong.
like, here's the thing, and I ask all the time because I ask. I'm not as abrasive as him, but I ask. Like,
we know
what is it? It's like, what is it you don't feel you're equal to? Like, they don't give me an answer. I'm like, well, what is a right?
What's your stance?
No, what is a right? That's why I started. What is a right? Most people think benefits are rights. Benefits are not rights. You're born with rights.
Look up here. Funny story. Mohegan Sun, we had biannual bonuses. And somebody said, if I don't get my bonus, I'm going to labor board. It's my right. I'm like, no, it's a benefit. Same thing. I'm like, no, look up the word benefit and then look up the word right. And because there's like 9 definitions of right. There's the right turn and all that bullshit. I'm like, look up when you're talking about rights, look up that word, then look up benefit and come talk to me. That guy never bitched about it again. Ever. But
I had a similar conversation with your immortal beloved, and she never got back to me. So I think I won.
Oh, but she's building her army. She's waiting. More than likely.
Here's the thing. A right. A couple things people need to remember. All right, you know what? Another survival guide.
There we go. Survive again.
Another survival guide. A right doesn't cost you anything.
Nope.
Bottom line, it doesn't. You are born with them. It doesn't cost you anything to speak. It doesn't cost you anything to live. You know, it does, but basically, you're born with natural rights. They're not provided by anybody. Okay? The state protects the rights you are born with. They do not give them to you, which is why this whole thing of civic duty and statism, I say bullshit. It's like, I already have these rights. I don't owe you a goddamn thing for them.
Right.
Your job that you're paid for is to protect my rights.
Right.
That's what it is.
See, there's another definition of that. I just said you are right.
Yeah.
You are correct. Right.
Well,
or
right
I
is
can
correct.
turn right. Or you have the right. English language is so fucked up. If I hear the word dad one more time, I'm going to pile
He's going to pull out.
What do you want? You want a beer? What do you want? No, come over here. You done screwed it up.
You know what? If this was when we grew up, we could give you one.
Yeah, I could slap
And
it.
and it'd
Hell,
be fine.
we could give you one
Then
in the
drink
back
it.
of a pickup truck
Go
that
upstairs.
you were in there.
now
upstairs.
you can lose your house
Go
over it.
upstairs, find water, do something.
Under
But
the crack house statute. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
see, here's something for 2018. I want everybody in our lives to remember: when these go hot, yours goes shut. No more. This is bullshit. We get too much fucking flack and too much interruption and too much bullshit. If you're invited and we put a microphone in front of you, fantastic. If these are hot, yours is not. Shut up. The end.
And if you take advantage of some of these great deals that I got scrolling right now,
Love
20%
it.
off T-shirts, WWE, end titles,
Can't beat that.
WWE.
Can't beat
We
that.
can afford studio space, folks.
That'd be great. Will
But,
says
moving
Will says it isn't about equality. It's about control and dominance over men. I kind of buy that.
To an extent.
I kind of buy. I didn't say how much. I said I kind of buy it.
I
Kind of
use
being the operative word.
No, a lot of it is anti-masculinity.
Look. There's jobs that only women can do.
Correct.
Like the one part of a porno. Only women can do that.
I don't know.
No.
There's some Asian films that you might want to see.
There's some male-on-male films. They do pretty good.
Ed watched them all.
Not going to do it. for
Research.
me, man.
Is it research? Okay, just
Come on,
checking.
come on.
All right.
No, it's equality. It's equality. Come on.
Well, here's the thing. I think
Come on, let's not be. Can we not be fucking Stone Age pigmatic fucking pigs over this shit and just say it's equality?
Well, equality. Here's the thing. Equality to me, it might mean something to other people. Equality to me means equality of opportunity, not outcome.
Right. Exactly.
Nobody's going to have the same outcome.
Thank you.
We're
The
not-
opportunity is
We-
there.
Opportunity is exactly
We might
what
not have
equality is
The
about.
three of us here might not have the same outcome as, say, the Joe Rogan experience,
No.
but we have the
Or
opportunity.
three sides of the coin,
Yes.
or
We have the same opportunity as
crime
Joe
and
Rogan.
sports.
Yes.
Right.
Talk is Jericho.
Doesn't matter.
Where do you want me to go now?
So
I get
as
it.
long as the opportunity is there, it's equal. The outcome, not so much. Now, here's the thing. I'll freely admit, women got the short end of the stick.
For a long fucking time.
In general, having to give birth, raise children, that kind of thing. They got the short end
Well,
of the
seems
stick.
how they're the only ones that can do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have gotten the short end of the stick. The question now becomes when I see these protests.
So blame nature. That's not us.
Well,
I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure
I agree with you. It's not it's not the patriarchy. So
Right.
that's why I asked these people with the vagina heads, are you asking for equality or do you want to be subsidized? If you're honest about it and you say, well, we just want to be subsidized. Okay, we can have a conversation about that. But don't say...
What is it about it that wants to be... Why? Why be subsidized? Why?
Here's the thing, and this is my problem, was like they really incentivize single moms. Like,
yeah.
They do, you know? And so literally there is a large segment of feminists that really don't think men should have anything to do with child rearing.
Let me quantify that statement. It's not the hardworking single mom, et cetera, so forth, that are getting these benefits, because I know a lot of hardworking single moms.
No, I'm not saying there aren't.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the ones with 6 kids from 5 daddies who are looking to suckle off the government teat and get free money that you and me put into the system, that if you lost your job tomorrow, you only get, like, say, 16 weeks of benefits, whereas...
Which is insurance, actually, that's paid for by your employer.
Correct.
Yes.
But then again...
Yes.
I've known, I don't speak to them much anymore, or if at all, women who have soaked the system for 18 years and just had everything paid for because, well, I got a child. I got to stay home and take care of him. Uh-huh. Well, why? Your mom went out and worked. My friend Terry
You got
went
guys
out and
that do
worked.
that with disability, though. I mean, it's
Truth.
The system's out there. It works. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Trust
Like,
me, it's not a gender biased system.
Right.
The more you subsidize, dude, why think of a libertarian? The more you subsidize anything, the worse it's going to give. If you take away the incentive to survive, like I've said that there's a controversial statement where I said black people entered the middle class faster during segregation. It's not because I think segregation's a great thing. It's because humans,
segregation
by nature,
is a fucking force
it's
thing.
an obstacle.
Exactly.
It's a force thing.
Exactly. So it's like, well, if you're not going to let me into your club, I'm going to make my own.
I'm going to push the issue and I'm going to create something
and as long, that's why I said,
Been doing that shit for fucking years. Well, if you're not gonna play with me, I'm gonna go play with my.
But that goes
friends.
back to the appropriation thing, where like you said, the blacks, the African American, whatever you want to call them. Let's not pussy this too much. They created their own
Chesty
subculture.
McLusty in the house. What's up, Jay?
They worked their ass off for the most part. There are some that
they owned their own towns at one point.
Exactly.
The Black Wall Street was a great example of it.
Exactly.
Till the Klan burned it down.
And then all of a sudden they become, in some cases, the majority versus the minority. Then when you see, say, Asian kid, Caucasian kid, Mexican kid appropriating their culture, they're hot. They're hot as shit. They created it. They have every right to get angry, but don't. No, that's ours. Well, what if this?
You're talking about cultural appropriation.
Exactly.
I'm just talking about the fucking government subsidizing.
And I'm with you on that. I'm just saying you can't have it both ways, guys. You have to either be open to be a part of the melting pot, or you're going to be over here and dealing your own little. What was that place in Colorado? The internment camp, the Japanese internment camp.
I don't remember. I don't know. But
they turned it into their own town.
Leftists suck FDR's dick like he's a god.
Pretty much.
That fucking makes me sick. No, seriously, they do. Talk to any leftist. Be like, who's your favorite president? FDR. Why? Because of the New Deal? I'm like, well, he locked up Japanese Americans during the war, right?
Yeah.
Well, that had to happen because we were only protecting ourselves.
Yeah, we were protecting ourselves.
Because they were sending messages to each other via snail mail.
But first time in 4 weeks. Horse shit.
First horse shit of 2018. So you're saying it's okay for the Don to scrounge up all the Muslims?
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's completely different. We were protecting our own people because these people were actually trying to kill us. Pearl Harbor, anybody?
Okay, so the folks in Denver did that, or the folks in Japan did that?
FDR can suck my dick.
He would, but he's dead.
Donald Trump can suck my dick, even though he's not doing a bad job.
He would, but his hair would fall to the side.
The policy. I'll say this: the policy has.
Let me say. 18 of the last 20 presidents can suck my dick, okay?
I don't know. I'm going to take Clinton and Kennedy out of that mix.
That's exactly it.
Fuck Clinton.
18 out of the last 20
I blame Clinton for the housing bubble.
You feel me?
I'll agree with
Policies he put in place created that housing bubble.
Yeah, there's a reason why he did that. And dude,
to give people who can't afford shit.
Exactly.
Exactly. You can't do that. You can't do it, Mike.
Because eventually the bubble's going to burst.
I get what you're saying, but right when that happened, dude, we were in one of the biggest recessions ever at that fucking point. I remember my mom fucking crying over this fucking bullshit,
Here's
dude.
the thing, though. If you're hooked on heroin, you haven't had heroin in weeks, and I give you heroin, it's going to feel really great.
Yeah.
That's what Clinton did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The country was hooked on heroin, basically, and he gave them some more.
We also had nobody that was willing to buy any properties. We were afraid, dude.
Because
we were afraid to buy fucking houses.
And
If you were smart enough.
That's smart, though. Here's the thing. And
How
Ron
is that
Paul
smart?
said-
You had a whole bunch of people fucking renting properties. Nobody had a piece of America. Clinton made you want a piece of America again, dude.
But
It
he
doesn't
sold you
matter
a
if
dream.
it's-
He didn't
yeah.
sell you
Yeah.
actual property. He sold you a dream. At the end of the day,
But we couldn't afford the fucking property. The only thing we could afford
Okay.
back then was a dream.
right here,
Here's the thing, though.
grab that, touch that.
And
That's
Ron Paul
real,
said
right?
best.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
And that's $12 a week.
Okay, wait.
to rent.
Wait. Now here's the dream. Here's the dream.
And this is my dream that I'm living in, though. That I'm living in.
Put your hand back
Here's
up.
the thing, Mike.
Here's the dream.
And this-
What's in your hand?
Now it's
And that's exactly the same shit Clinton gave us, and that's the only downside I see to his presidency. He sold a dream, and at the end of the day, when W came in and he took a lot of the shit for it, it became a nightmare because
there's a
when
lot
the
of those
housing
fucking
bubble-
houses
W created a lot of the inflation, though, with his fucking wars.
But
So
he
that-
took the brunt
because
No,
he's
he
a
took
fucking
the brunt.
Bush, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
only way the Bushes make money is through fucking war. That's the only way they've ever fucking made money. So as soon as Bush got in there, he's
Well,
like,
oil.
They were in bed with
let's
Halliburton.
go in fucking war because what's the only way we're gonna make money,
When you're-
right, Dad? Right?
When you're in bed with BP and Halliburton, you got nowhere to go.
So here's the thing. Going to your point, and it sucks not being able to buy your own house, and I totally agree with you. But here's the thing, though, and Ron Paul brought this up when he ran for president. People didn't want the cold, hard truth. The only way that would have been fixed is for the market to completely crash and then prices go down.
Yeah. You want the
Right.
prices to go down for
Clinton
us.
Here's the thing. Clinton kept the prices up and had banks put people in loans they couldn't afford.
They were never going to be able to match that much.
They also
Dude,
fucking.
I worked at Gerard Mitsubishi. I saw a lot of loans that people couldn't afford.
Oh,
and
I
they
know.
defaulted, didn't they?
Exactly. I had more brand new Lancers.
Yeah, but you can. The difference between a fucking house and a car is you repossess a house. You repossess a car. A fucking house, you have to. You can liquidate it. You can remortgage it. You can do all kinds of things. You can't go back to the bank and be like,
It's
okay,
like heroin, though. You're chasing a dragon.
I can't afford this car right now. Can I refinance the car? No, you can't do it like you can a house. A house, you can literally walk into it and you can be like, look, I'm going to make this, and this better on this house to make this house more
Based on the
valuable.
equity and
right,
things
exactly.
or- Go
You
ahead.
can't do that with a car because as soon as the fucking car goes off the lot, it drops in fucking 10,000
No, yeah.
fucking
God,
percent value.
I'd love to have Tommy Summers come in and talk about this because he's a real estate agent by trade, and I'm
Yeah,
not going to
like-
get him on the phone now, but maybe in the future we'll have like a serious
Yeah, I don't want
housing
to drag
discussion.
this out too much, but here, obviously, car and a house.
2018, buy a house.
Car and a house is obviously different.
Buy my house.
Yes,
What
absolutely.
What I'm talking about is markets, and the problem is and the government and the Federal Reserve have a bad habit of trying to stimulate markets when they go bad. And they
so there's
really
a stock
shouldn't.
market.
Well, how about what is it?
I won't. Here's the thing: I won't invest in the stock market because it's not a true free market.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
none
totally
of
controlled.
us here would do that because it's just like it's just
Well, do
like
you have a
gambling money.
401k?
I'd rather play the Powerball than invest in the stock market, to be honest.
Same
Because
with me.
it's not
I look
true
at that
for
dollar as fuck. That's a soda,
Yeah.
or that's
it's not a true fair market because the Federal Reserve manipulates currencies.
Bingo.
So here's the thing: if we had a true free market where things were allowed to crash, like when they bailed out all those banks, do you realize if they just let all those banks fail, how much better it would have been for everybody?
Amen.
yeah.
Do you know how much capital?
But they can't do that because they're fucking the guy. Obviously, under.
Who's up next? Who's up next?
We need to move on. This is because I'll go on this for hours.
Right. Who's up next? I think
Who's
we
up
might have
next?
lost
I think
everybody.
it's you. I think it's you.
Mike,
All right,
you are
okay,
next.
okay. So 2017.
2018 taxation is theft, and the government is not your friend.
Say it again.
Taxation is theft.
2017 brought in what I consider the keyboard warrior was huge.
The social justice
It
warrior.
was huge.
Keyboard warrior.
No, it was huge.
I'll say that's been like the last 5 years, and it's getting worse.
But last year was horrible. Last year was horrible. I think
goes what I was saying about the polarization.
Yeah.
You're either with me or you're against me.
Right. Everybody who has a voice has had a voice. I think in 2018, I think perhaps maybe, just maybe, let's take it off the keyboards and bring it more to a face-to-face.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
If you or even just pick up the phone. If you don't have that person's phone number, since you're such a keyboard warrior, write yours right in the comments list. So that way people can call you. See, here's the problem. You're not hearing the emotion behind the person's voice.
Nope.
You're not seeing the emotion in the person's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what that person is going through. You're making comments on assumptions.
Oh, of course, because I could type in, you could put something up tomorrow, and I could type, I'm wearing shoes, and if you're having a bad day, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm not wearing shoes? Do you think I'm poor? No.
I can't afford shoes?
Motherfucker, stop.
Right.
I do think you're poor, motherfucker.
Just stop. We all know we're poor. Let's just let it go.
Make it a face-to-face.
We're broke.
Make it a phone call.
Poor is a state of mind.
Let's
people
take
always been
take
poor.
this blank zone, this negative zone out and just
You know what? You know what's sad about that entire point is that the people that need to hear this the most will never hear it because they're too afraid to hear the God's honest
even
truth.
if they hear it,
they still
they
won't.
won't hear it.
They won't hear it. I can hear Jimmy.
But I can't.
You can listen to
You
Jimmy.
can listen to Jimmy, but you don't
can't
hear Jimmy.
There's another one. If anybody comes up with the answer,
You know
maybe a
what?
free
Fuck
prize.
it. Anybody can hear Jimmy.
Nobody can hear Jimmy.
If Jimmy speaks to you, he speaks to you.
Exactly.
But here's
Not everybody can hear Jimmy.
Here's the thing. This is let's break this down. Not to get all somber.
Right.
But let's break this down. Can we think about for a second how fucking depressing it is that something with so much potential like social media could just totally fucking rip the entire country apart.
I don't know how many. It had to be 15 years ago. 2002-ish, 2003-ish. I actually watched an interview with one of our favorite whipping boys, Gene Simmons. And he made the best statement on the internet. He says, the best thing about the internet is now everyone has a voice. The worst thing about the internet is that everybody has a voice. And let's give our man, the whooping boy deluxe, Gene Simmons, a little credit for saying that because he knew then what we all are dealing with now. Just because you're sitting in your mom's basement or you're sitting in your little 2-room apartment somewhere in the deep south and you want to push yourself and push your views, or maybe you're the guy sitting in Pennsylvania who, if Mike says, I like the Red Sox, fuck the Red Sox, fuck it. Hey, I like Roman Reigns, fuck Roman Reigns. Hey, I like dill pickle chips. Well, fuck dill pickle chips. That guy has a voice.
Love dill pickle chips.
So do I. They're the best in the world. The best. But you give somebody the opportunity, and if you don't agree with him, you're a fucking idiot, et cetera, so forth. It's great that he has a voice. It sucks that he has a voice.
You know what's funny? It's not. Here's the thing, though. Let's rephrase that. It's not even like you're an idiot. Now it's like you're just a bad person.
Yeah.
It's not that I think you're wrong. I think you're a horrible person.
Well, think about it like this.
Yeah.
We put our edict
You're a
out.
horrible person for what you believe in.
In April 2015, we put our edict out. You want to play on our page? You follow these rules. If you don't, we're going to swing the band hammer. How many times have we swung the band hammer?
I think once.
Once.
Here's the thing. Our rules are pretty lax. I'm like, if you're going to be a dick, at least back up your point.
Back it up. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you say, you're an asshole.
This isn't your playground.
Why?
We also said this isn't your playground. You keep your personal shit personal. This is a bubbling business. After 3 years, this is a bubbling business. We're selling T-shirts. We have affiliate links. We have a website. We have all this fantastic stuff. This isn't the place to bring your personal drivel. And when somebody did that, boom, band hammer, done. Thank you, fuck you, bye.
That page is gone, but yeah.
No. It was on a live feed.
Oh. Yeah,
and you know when they did it? And people call me abrasive when this guy wasn't in the room. When Loki was not here, someone took their opportunity to spew their filth, and it was one of the Bill Starkey episodes, one of the 17,000 times Bill's been with us. And
love Bill.
Oh, Bill is the best. Go find
always
Bill
our
Starkey.
top-rated episodes too.
For some reason, Bill Starkey just owns the Loki and Jabroni show.
You know what? You know what I think it is about Bill Starkey, not to cut you off behind your point.
He's just a real good guy.
Bill Starkey is a kind of fan, rock and roll fan you want to know they're like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, you want to know, like, that's what they're like.
Mm-hmm.
And let's keep it real. Most fans of music can be douchey.
I'm not as cool as Bill Starkey, but there are guys I work with that are 20, 22, 25, and they'll say, hey, I'm listening to this.
Well,
and I'm like, oh, if you like this, why don't you go back 20 years and try this? And they'll come back to me like, oh, dude, I just downloaded the entire King Diamond discography because you said this was cool, and I loved it.
It was like the 90s.
You don't want to be an elitist.
It was like the 90s, though. You had the Nirvana crowd.
Oh, fuck those guys.
And then you had the Pearl Jam crowd.
And fuck those guys, too.
I didn't like either one of them.
Fuck Pearl Jam harder than Nirvana.
You know, and they started, I was never really into that music, but then all those artists kind of got categorized into those groups. Like Chris Cornell, I think, fell on the Nirvana side. And
the best.
Well, he's grunge.
Yeah, but the best part about Chris Cornell is he transcended all of it.
The grunge crowd I noticed was polarized in of itself. Like there was the Nirvana style
and the Pearl Jam.
There was the Pearl Jam style, and Cornell kind of got pigeonholed into the Nirvana style. Even though he worked with.
It's kind of bullshit because they were, in my opinion, they were all. I just consider it all grunge.
Yeah, like, but then again,
Nirvana and Soundgarden. You have all grunge.
Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, and STP that were light years ahead and better than Pearl Jam or Nirvana.
Yeah, but see, I don't consider.
But I look at you who don't listen to that music, and you go back to.
I don't consider STP or fucking Alice in Chains grunge.
Oh, I consider Alice in Chains grunge all day long. But they were that much better.
Their look was grunge, but their sound,
yes.
But their sound was so much.
Okay, I gotta address Will real quick. Fuck Nickelback. Next,
yeah, fuck Nickelback.
Here's
sucks.
the thing: I separate a lot
I know
of
what
the
you meant,
Seattle
kid.
stuff from the grunge. I've always
you can't.
It's the birthplace of grunge. That's like saying I'm going to separate Motown from Detroit. You can't do it.
So
yeah, but you can't say that person isn't Motown, even though they're not from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it. You can make a record in New York and be a Motown style artist,
right?
Or you can be from New York
and you can be
solid Motown.
You can be solid Motown.
You could be from New York, be signed to Motown, and make a career. But you're not from Detroit. You're not real Motown. I'm sorry. Who are you to make the fucking rules? They signed us. Fuck you. There's a reason why New York and East Coast bands like Kiss and others and like Aerosmith recorded in L.A. The equipment,
unless you're
the
from
style,
Connecticut, in which case Diddy says there's no talent here.
See, there's leading back to my beliefs. Alice in Chains. When I first heard their album, see, even Chris Cornell does it. They just Nirvana. They
contrived.
It's this almost. It's not whiny. I don't want to say whiny.
I want to say it was fake angst.
Maybe.
Because I always found Nirvana and Pearl Jam to be fake angst. But when
that's how I felt.
When you heard Chris Cornell or you heard Lane Staley and they were singing from that darkness,
see, Chris Cornell, I do consider grunge.
Right.
Lane Staley, Alice in Chains, I don't. They looked grunge. They looked the part of grunge. The freaking shirts and this, that, and the other. The problem was, well, these guys are all doing their yeah. You know what I'm saying? Alice in Chains is, I mean, just in your face.
Right.
STP same way. They just kind of like. I guess maybe that's what you meant by they were different. They were better.
They were far and above.
They were far and above. But that's why I don't consider them grunge.
Their first couple albums were in that, and then they kind of grew. Whereas the other ones, Pearl Jam made the same. Pearl Jam has made the same album for 30 years.
They're lazy.
Exactly.
Grunge is lazy, and that's exactly my point.
Any jackass can get up on stage in a flannel shirt.
If Kurt Cobain didn't shoot himself, I guarantee you,
he'd be making
his
a
music
pop record.
Would be lazy.
He'd make a pop
record. It would be
record.
just as lazy as Pearl Jam. I guarantee it.
Popular
no, I'll tell you what he'd be.
He'd be popular.
He'd be popular.
He'd be fucking as lazy as fucking Pearl Jam.
He'd still have the following.
Yeah,
he'd be Creed.
He only has a following because he's dead.
He'd be Creed.
I actually believe that.
If Kurt Cobain had lived, he made 2 really good, angry, dark records. They sold millions, but had he lived, he's Creed. Creed's first album, fan-fucking-tastic. I won't take anything away. Everything after that, we have popularity. We have this. Guns N' Roses, same thing. First album, Appetite for Destruction, hit you like a sledgehammer. Use Your Illusion, fluff. That
was Spaghetti. Spaghetti Incident was fluff.
Use Your Illusion 1 and 2?
Spaghetti Incident, I was going to say, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 was good.
I'm going to go with you on
that
this.
Was their comeback. That was their comeback,
all right,
in my
so
opinion.
Honestly,
two discs.
That was their,
two discs.
That didn't have to happen.
Honestly.
2 discs that didn't have to happen. No.
You
take a couple songs out of
10
there.
good songs and 14 filler.
I'll say, look, you still.
Can you name me 10 songs from those 2 discs?
Every album. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Every album you have like at least 3 songs on there that you consider okay.
Actually, that was an episode we did where we named albums where every song was great.
Yes.
Right. Now,
and we won.
The idea with this is you turn around and you make.
Remember?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was the winner. I'm always the winner.
He remembers.
I'm always the winner.
Name the album. What album was it? It was you were going good, and then you were just like, except for this one song, and we're like, oh, you're disqualified
because it was a cover.
Oh,
it doesn't belong.
Disqualified twice.
Cover.
The rest of the albums are Kiss Revenge. Great album, fantastic, damn near perfect.
Like 3 songs on there are just like.
Every song is great except God Gave Rock and Roll to You. Every song.
Not according to Brandon.
Who gives a fuck? Let me go on really quick with Chris Cornell. Here's the thing.
And I don't give a fuck what Jericho said to me in a private tweet about that record. Fuck Chris Jericho, although I love him.
I love Chris Jericho. We want you on the show.
Yes. I was just about to say that.
No, Jericho.
Chris
you
Cornell.
Wouldn't want to. You couldn't be on this show because you ain't cool enough to be on this show, Jericho.
We had Charlie Benante. That's
here's the thing. I want to say something about Chris. I want to say something about Chris Cornell before I lose my.
What was the point that brought us to this?
That's the whole idea.
It just because.
Keyboard Warriors.
Keyboard Warriors.
Just
very
because
good.
someone disagrees with you on something doesn't mean you're a bad person. People get that way about music too, though, so it's relevant.
Oh, they get that way about everything, dude.
I want to say this one thing about Chris Cornell before I lose my point. The thing with Chris Cornell, I think that separates him from, you could say he's grunge. The one thing that separates him from the other artists of the time is I felt like Chris had real lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't feel fake to me.
But he's very much grunge.
Don't get me wrong.
But he's very much grunge.
Sound, yes.
That
like
monotone.
Well, I'm going to piggyback his point. You're right. I'm going to piggyback his point where the lyrics meant something. It wasn't just garble.
Real.
Yes.
Like Nirvana.
I think when he went to Audio Slave, I could feel that.
Because you're working with Tom Morello. You're working with
when he was in Soundgarden.
Great shit though.
It was all right. It was all right.
Temple of the Dog was amazing.
Lyrically,
I didn't like the music, but lyrically,
I'll give you. Music was very fucking bass. Very fucking bass, dude.
It was about someone who died. The old band Andrew Wood.
Yeah,
Andrew Wood from Mother Love Bone.
The lyrics are real. What's the album that got big with
Amy.
Spoon Man on it?
Super Unknown.
Yeah, come on. The lyrics are real in that album, I think.
Yeah, I felt like it was like shove me my face, fucking grunt.
No, I get it.
I have radio in my finger.
You know what my favorite song?
I'm on heroin.
There's grunge. That's grunge. That's grunge in a nutshell.
Nirvana, definitely.
My favorite song from Super Unknown is Black Hole Sun. I just want to see if I'd get the face. It actually isn't, but there's about 12 other songs on that record that are better.
And on that note, #MeToo Part 2.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
He's going to go touch himself.
Keyboard Warriors. All right. Well, how are we going to survive 2018? Here's an idea. I'm going to clear my throat for this one. This is going to be good, I hope. And I hope people listen. Family is important.
Yep.
And if you claim that you are a family person, you need to actually be a part of your family. There's no exclusions. You may not like what people in your family do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. You don't have to like the person, but your family. And that extends to extended family. Fiancés, girlfriends, children, etc., so forth.
Yep.
Let's try to make 2018 the year we bring family back, because I have members, and I'll blow somebody up right now. I won't say her name, but I'm sure somebody will report back and say, Chris said something foul about you. I don't give a fuck. You want to play a game? I'll show you how to play the game, bitch. you claim your family, but you continue to backbite and do things that are not a very family-friendly thing.
I've lived by, not to cut you off real quick though, but I've lived by 2 words, and I think you all have adopted it very well.
I would like to think so.
Minha Familia is just it's Portuguese for my family.
Yep.
It's a term that my mom
taught
me. I was going to say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys have incorporated it so very well. You've taken it and you've used it, and it's more than just a term.
I think he's trying to say the Portuguese invented it.
It's more than a term. It's a firm belief. Mm-hmm. It's a firm belief that your family isn't just about blood. It's about who you choose to be in your family. Now, going back to your point, this is why I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
Family is so important nowadays because nobody has your back anymore. Especially like we just talked about this. See how far we went off from keyboard warriors just going on to music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's where a lot of the keyboard warriors
Right,
come
right,
from,
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. But there's nobody that has your back anymore. And if anybody has your back, it's supposed to be family. From the end all be alls, family has got to have your back. Mm-hmm. That's what you count on. So if you have nothing else left, if you have nobody else to turn to, then what do you really have?
I'll tell you what you have, and I'll speak from experience. If your family decides that you don't cater, and I'm going to use that word in bright-ass capital letters lit up like the KISS logo, if you don't cater to the way we want you to do things, well, you're asked out. Well, I will say this. Family isn't always blood. Mm-hmm. Blood isn't always family.
I was about to say that. Well, I guess we ain't family.
Well, then I guess maybe we are family. All right, then.
I'd like to share a quote.
Go ahead.
From a scholar.
It better not be fucking Kanye West.
Yeah, I'd have to think about this shit. It's going to be hard.
Seriously.
My brain going to work really overtime?
I bet he's gonna quote.
He is. He's going to do like some kind of like fucking Hefrates.
No, he's going to quote Tupac or Kanye.
Fucking
you know him.
Hephaestus. And
it's going to be like, no, I'm saying.
Some fucking Plato or.
No.
Now that we've got everybody fully enthralled, what is your quote, sir?
Die hard with a vengeance. There's a difference between not liking one's brother and not caring when some flatfoot throws him off a building.
Agreed.
That's true.
Because I'll tell you, my brother, I think, is one of the greatest human beings on earth. My cousins, some of my cousins, with the exception of one, I think are some of the greatest human beings on earth. If something happened to them or someone did them wrong, I would want to fight for their honor. However, there are some who will continue to play the role that if you don't do it my way, what is
You're
the
a bad person.
It's a Metallica
it's
song.
That mentality.
Oh Christ! Disposable Heroes. You will do what I say when I say. I wasn't born to be a carbon copy of anybody. I was born to be me, just as you were born to be you. You're born to be you. This one over here.
Baby,
underneath.
I was born to run.
Exactly.
So,
way to go, Springsteen.
Happy New Year's from Connor Promotions.
What does Connor Promotions have to say?
He has one simple question. Who starts for the Pro Bowl for NFC, Keenum or Ryan?
Keenum.
Well, that's funny because I think Bridgewater would if we actually went that way.
Late
right.
Game for that one.
Well, no, it's not because the Pro Bowl happens the week before the Super Bowl, and generally the losing quarterback of the NFC goes to the Pro Bowl and plays one last game. Case Keenum. I'm being a homer. Actually, I would think Matt Ryan. What the actual fuck is going on
here? I don't see either
Not
two
only
of
do we have
those.
sub-zero temperature.
I don't see any two of those. I see
Drew Brees,
Cam Newton,
and
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady could do that.
Tom Brady will do that.
Tom Brady will start you heard it here.
All right.
Tom Brady will start the Pro Bowl.
You're right. He's
not
expecting to go to the Super Bowl. He said it from week.
My early promotion shot to hell. I was wrong. Now it's an entirely different game. I pity both of you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Looking forward to
it. The Super Bowl should be
finishing
the Patriots versus the Vikings and the Falcons.
Wow.
And I still
all together?
I still say Patriots.
That's cool. I'll take Julio.
89.
I'll throw Julio on the line.
89
I'll throw
3.
I'll throw Ryan in there too.
I would take half of our defense and half of your defense with our running back, your receiving core, and we swap out quarterback and we go as the Minnesota Falcons and we just kill shit. Done and done. And we'll deflate Tom Brady's balls one by one.
The Vicalcins.
The
Vicalcins.
The Vicalcins.
The Falkings.
The Falkings.
The Falkings. Purple and red till we're cold and dead, baby. Listen.
Oh, that's a disaster. Purple and red, that's just hideous. Holy shit.
How about, what would you rather have? Black and gold like the Steelers?
No, but wow.
I went with the two easy colors.
We could do fucking red and yellow and there's McDonald's.
Hulkamania.
You guys might win if that's it, because we might be laughing too much. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
What is
All right.
that?
Ending the point. If your family fucking act like it. Seriously. If your family fucking act like it. Next point. Ed, are you on the docket for survival?
Yes.
Man in the box. Hashtag. We got man in the box.
Stop.
What do you? Oh, yeah.
Stop bitching. Get involved.
Yeah.
Seriously. Get involved. And I'm not talking nationally. Get involved with the state, the city, whatever. Just get involved. There are areas where you can actually affect change. I have a friend who I have a lot of fundamental disagreements with, but he's on the council. He's running for an office in New London.
Good.
Get involved. Like, seriously. Like,
Yeah.
Stop bitching. If you think you can do better...
You don't even have to do that. You don't even have to go for office. Show up to some of these fucking town meetings and speak your fucking mind.
Exactly.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Which
They happen at least once a month, people.
which leads into an announcement.
Oh, what happened? I accidentally hit the Kruger button.
Kruger hashtag me too'd us.
I thought it was that important.
I do kind of have a resolution to, like, cursing will laugh at me if I fucking lose 40 pounds. And
Horse shit. You're not going to do it.
I'm losing 40 pounds. I'm going to try to go to New Orleans. I'm going to go to the Libertarian National Convention to remove the chairman and his vice chairman because I fucking hate them.
Good. As well you should.
And so that we don't nominate another Gary Johnson or Bill Weld.
That would be very nice.
So all I'm saying, and not everybody has to do that. I'm just saying, get fucking involved. If you think things are going to shit in your town, city, state, get involved.
I'm getting involved. I'm going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras this year.
Nice. That'd be good.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Tell
to the
all the
convention?
Saints fans to kiss my ass.
Same time?
You got a suit?
Same time? Yeah.
No,
I got
but
a suit.
fuck it, let's go.
I got fucking 2 suits. I'm good.
I got 2 suits.
No, but it's 3 days.
2-suit
it's
riot.
3 days, and I'm going to
Riot! Throw back
I got
the bottle of
3
beer.
3-suit riot.
Here's the thing: it's 3 days. It's in New Orleans. Our mutual friend Heather is going to try to actually get me in as a delegate.
Nice.
So I'm going down there, hopefully as a delegate, and fucking make some change.
Fucking A, man.
I wanna make some
fucking
change.
A.
Comment from the Peanut
Freedom,
Gallery.
bro.
Will says it's unrealistic to expect people to change their ways. If they're assholes now, they will continue to be assholes. Partially. agree
No,
with that.
I agree to a certain extent. Yes,
Exactly.
if you want to be an asshole, you'll be an asshole. There comes a time in everybody's life where, like I said earlier during the show, you just fucking see something that happens and you're just like, damn, I was a dick. And Will, it happens, dude. Mm-hmm. It happens to the worst and to the best of us. It happens. You get this little light, you see something that you got to change about yourself, and you do it, man. It's just that simple. Unfortunately, assholes are a lot more in abundance nowadays, and not just like funny assholes either. Like true, like smack your mother in the mouth for fucking cutting him off. And
Andrew
McDonald's.
Dice Clay
Yeah.
was a funny asshole.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Dennis Leary
Was a funny asshole.
in his prime. He
Fuck
sucks
Dennis
now.
Leary.
He sucks now.
Fuck him then. Fuck him now.
No,
I don't know,
he
one
was.
reason- I
He
want-
ripped off his whole routine from Bill Hicks. Fuck Dennis Leary.
Bill who?
Bill
Bill
Hicks.
Hicks.
I know who he's talking
Bill
about.
who?
I'll fucking stab you in
Oh,
the throat.
see,
Just
I
did
know.
it again. Bill
Look up Bill Hicks versus Dennis Leary. Bill Hicks came out before
I
Dennis
got
Leary.
you, but-
He
but
ripped
who
off
do
his
you know?
entire routine.
Who do you
Bill
know?
Hicks, Bill Hicks died of cancer. That's why, asshole.
No cure for cancer.
Bill who?
Dude, that whole thing. Fuck.
I
Dennis
knew I
Leary.
could get him. I knew I could get him.
I'm hitting it. No,
Do it.
no, listen.
You should.
No, seriously. Fuck Dennis Leary. Fucking ripped off his entire routine from Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks died of cancer. Bill Hicks is quoted as saying, "Yeah, you know what? Dennis Leary did it
Chris
first.
Farley ripped off John
is,
Candy's entire career, and people loved him. Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
John Candy and John Belushi.
How do you rip off his routine? By being fat?
The same thing. They both did the same thing. The fucking blubbing around,
John
flying
Candy
around.
didn't do that.
Yes, he did.
He
Yes,
did.
he did. Go watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles tomorrow when you fucking sitting on home. Seriously.
I've seen that movie.
Watch it again.
Watch it again.
No.
And tell me he's not blubbery. In the whole beginning, he is a blubbery, stumbling idiot, just like Chris Farley.
No.
Just like Chris Farley.
Here's the thing. I'm giving Chris Farley credit. I think Chris Farley is pretty original.
Yeah, he took heroin when the other guys did cocaine. You're right.
Yeah, there you go.
He went out like John Belushi. But I'm just saying his entire routine was kind of original. I wouldn't say he ripped off John Candy.
No, he's the same.
And Belushi.
Almost, I was going to say.
Belushi.
Yeah, and a very strong Belushi, too.
All right, you know what? Audience, chime in. Do you want to see an episode where me and Loki break down John Candy versus Chris Farley?
I'll even sit to the side and moderate.
Yeah.
I'll just be the fucking Wolf
I
Blitzer.
think we should.
All right.
Write that down, bro.
All right, I got it. Give me
and then
the pen back.
and then when I fucking when I win that shit, I want you to fucking take that fucking bullshit away from Dennis Leary, because that motherfucker's great.
John
I
Candy.
can't because it's not
Because Bill, what's his face again?
Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks would not have come up with that. I'm an asshole. He would not have.
did.
No, he did not.
I
He did
swear to
not
God.
write that. Fuck you.
Here's the thing.
Get out my house, Ed.
2016 all over again.
Get the fuck out of my house. No, here's the thing. The only reason I would never take that back is because it's I'm telling the truth. And I can convince you with one video.
Okay. We have a comment.
I actually had you watch it. Didn't you watch it?
What was it?
The Bill Hicks versus Dennis Leary video.
I've known about Bill Hicks for years.
Yeah, but if you...
I don't
there's a
know that I
video-
ever watched that video, and I will tonight.
you know what? We'll do it after the show. Like, moving on.
Why is Emma crawling around on the floor? Because she wants to sit close to me. I don't
And
know
she's
why.
getting us beers.
And the plug is
Hello?
right there. She's charging her gimmick. People like Carlos Mencia, Lee says, and he was the biggest ripoff ever.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia
Can you
was...
say fucking what, Cheech?
Yeah, Cheech Chong, George Lopez, name them.
I wouldn't say Cheech, but definitely fucking Lopez. There was another Latin comedian that was fucking hysterical.
What'd he do?
Oh, no, he's like way back in the 50s.
Even John Leguizamo, same
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
same idea.
I know where
That
you're going.
stupid
I can't think of
fucking.
it.
I can't remember the name for the life of me.
Ricky
but
Ricardo. I made that shit up.
you could say, but he.
Did he steal from Desi Arnaz?
There's a difference.
Chris
though.
Rock,
There's a
Eddie
difference,
Murphy.
though. There's
Chris
a
Rock stole from Eddie Murphy.
That's what I'm
everything he
saying.
did.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy.
Kevin Hart
Eddie
kind of
Murphy,
borrowed.
Richard Pryor.
Everybody borrowed from Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
Yes. Eddie Murphy.
Here's the thing. I love Eddie Murphy.
We should do that one. I would do that one before I
Pryor
did fucking.
versus
All right,
Murphy?
folks, it's coming up. Comedian show.
It is,
Here's
dude.
the thing about Eddie Murphy, though. I will not. Here's the thing. A lot of his stuff is kind of lifted from Richard Pryor. I'm going to say he took Richard Pryor, though, and elevated it. I'll give him that. But
He still
you got to
stole
give
a lot.
respect to Richard
Oh
Pryor.
no, I'm not dogging
Eddie-
Richard. No, fuck
But
no.
then Pryor
no, he's
stole
the
from
original.
Red Fox at the same time.
That was no. He was a
Yeah,
different.
come
No,
on.
because
They came up at the same time, though.
Different but same. You have if you
Yeah.
look at them together, Red Fox
I know.
came
I
first.
see Richard Pryor. And I see fucking
Richard
Filth Mouth,
Pryor,
dude. That
Red
motherfucker
Fox,
was.
Richard Pryor, Red Fox, and George Carlin all came up at the same time.
Okay.
And here's the thing. I know this is weird. I grouped George Carlin with that group.
Oh, man.
It was the fucking, what do you call it?
The 7 deadly words.
The
Filth Mouth.
No, the
Filth Mouth.
Not even Filth Mouth. The
No, they were-
pessimistic, the fucking real fucking.
He was very. He
Yeah,
was, what they
okay,
call it?
yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
remember
The real comedians.
The real
the
comedians.
popular
The
pessimist.
truth. They would tell you the truth.
The truth.
The bottom is you'd laugh your ass off and you walk away and you're like, holy shit, I think I learned something
there
tonight.
There are people that tell you the truth, and you think it was funny, but they told
But then
you the truth.
when you walk away, you're like, I think I fucking
So when you
learned
have
something
someone,
tonight.
and
Holy shit.
we'll go a different route here. When you have someone like Rodney Carrington who's out there just owning shit, and he came after guys like Foxworthy, Engvall, Larry the Cable Guy, who are just
They're all the same. Yeah, they're all the
Those
same.
three are interchangeable.
They're commercial comedians,
Right, but
Yes.
then Rodney Carrington and Ron White are doing the same thing, but in a blue fashion. I think that's a different thing, but you could look at those three interchangeable. Larry, Jeff,
the ones I
Bill.
respect, are the ones that everyone's just like, this is fucking appalling, but I can't look away.
Rodney Carrington.
See, I look at Bill and I say Bill is the originator, and the rest of them are the ones that fall fucking.
I wouldn't
suit.
doubt it.
You know what I'm saying?
But
They all kind of follow this. I mean, the only reason why fucking what's his name White even took out Tater. That's his thing. Tater.
I don't know. Ron White's got some. If you watch, oh my God, he's got.
He's got some funny shit,
but
I
the
mean,
tater is like the end all be all. It's what they wait for. Kind of like with Eddie Murphy.
Right,
Everybody
right.
waited for buckwheat,
Right,
or
right.
everybody waited
It's
for
like
this.
But they didn't get buckwheat.
No, they didn't. Not
That
when you
was the
bought.
awesome
Not
part.
when you bought the
Exactly.
ticket. Not when you bought
He
the
told
ticket.
him. Beginning of the show, if you expect me to come out here with a buckwheat, wig
Kiss
on
my
your,
ass and
kiss my
leave.
ass, you
Fucking
muffin
yeah.
in for a surprise. No, you don't have that real comedian. Like,
Oh
you
God!
real,
Here,
the things-
one of the best quotes about comedians I've ever heard in a long time comes from Lee. Dane Cook stole from 13-year-olds laughing at farts and boobs. Dane Cook was relevant for about 18
he
seconds.
sucks.
He was good for a year.
Does anybody even like Dane?
I did.
All right, tell you what. Here's the thing. I'm going to say a Dane Cook routine. I'm going to say it in a different tone, and it's not funny.
No, you're right.
I went to Burger King, but I like to call it the BK Lounge, and I decided to have a chicken sandwich. So I looked at it like, ooh, that's a delicious chicken sandwich. So I'm going to order a chicken sandwich. And then I looked next to it, and I saw a picture of some tasty golden fries. I'm going to have some tasty golden fries. It's not funny, is it?
No.
He didn't.
It was the
have,
delivery.
Right. It was totally delivery. The only thing Dane Cook I think is hysterical on when he talks about the thing men dream about most, and the one where it's like men dream about being part of a heist. It's all true. It is totally true.
When men,
Yeah,
and
when
I've
somebody
heard
wrote that.
everybody, every male I've ever known has done this. I swear on my unborn child, I didn't eat your ice cream. And then the child's born is like, dude, this proves it. I didn't eat your ice cream. Look, here's the baby right here. You know, just that kind of thing.
Dane Cook, like I said, I laughed at him for like a minute, and then I realized he wasn't funny. It was the way he was saying. Here's the thing: I could still listen to old
Here we
Eddie
go.
Murphy.
It's kind of like Carrot Top.
Yeah. Carrot Top is funny for like
Carrot Top,
9 seconds.
Carrot Top is visual. If you're not seeing him, it's not
Gallagher.
funny. Gallagher
Gallagher
same
was
thing.
super visual.
Fuck Gallagher.
Same thing. I like Gallagher.
Fuck Gallagher.
Anyway, moving on.
Smash a watermelon, show's over.
Here's the thing: like
Put on the-
Carrot Top,
Put on the plastic gimmick and get out.
Sludge-o-matic.
I can still listen to Eddie Murphy tapes and laugh. I can still listen to Richard Pryor tapes and laugh, no matter how many times I've heard him.
Mm-hmm.
Gallagher, I'm
Chevy
not,
Chase,
Gallagher, I'm not
fucking-
going to laugh. Chevy Chase was a stand-up comedian.
Somebody played a clip today
he
on the
was
Bob
funny. He
and,
was
on the
on
Bob and
SNL,
Tom
but-
show as I was driving to work. And they played a clip from Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd doing the Wild and Crazy Guys. It still resonated to me today, 40 years later. It
Dude,
was funny.
nothing made me happier when I saw the Night at the Roxbury guys, and they're like, "Where are all the girls?" I don't know. They're with those guys, and it looks, and it's Dan Aykroyd
Yeah.
and fucking
The
Steve
Wild and
Martin.
Crazy
Wild
Guys.
And Crazy Guys. They're like, so they're fucking acknowledging every routine is
Exactly.
based on something else. But
Everybody steals from everybody else. I get it, but originality wins.
exactly, I forgot what our initial point was.
There you go. 2018, be original.
No,
original.
thank you. We've been original since 2015, and we're going to continue to do so.
We got to wrap it.
All right.
We got to wrap it like
we gotta
prom
do
night.
top 10 and everything.
Rapid fire around the table. Change one thing about 2017 to make 2018 better. Real quick, one sentence. Go, Ed.
I'm about to break all boundaries and be controversial.
No, not you.
I want a new theme song.
Do it.
For Loki and Jabroni show?
Yep, I want a new theme song.
All right. I think we have a great one, but that's pretty cool, too.
I do. One way or another, I want a new theme song.
All right.
I'm putting it out there.
Mike, one thing you changed from 2017 to make 2018 better.
Bring the McDLT back.
Oh, fuck me running.
I'm just-
Only if Jason Alexander does a commercial.
Right?
God, if I had the video right now, I'd fucking load it up.
All right.
awesome.
Spend more time on what's important and spend less time on bullshit, rumor, and innuendo.
yes.
That's it.
Yes.
And
I
now-
think we covered that a lot.
Are you saying stay away from fake news?
Yes. And now, brought to you by Ace Hardware, Norwich, Middletown, Rocky Hill.
Where you can get
Okanagan wood pellets, $7.99 a bag, or $300 for a ton, or you
which
can
is pretty much 2.5 months.
Of heat.
I'm going to say 2 months with this fucking ridiculous cold right now. But there's a lot of people out there right now bitching about their fucking furnaces not working and shit like that.
wood pellet stoves. Cure everything.
Exactly. Wood pellet stoves do not have a boiler or anything else that you're freaking worrying about. It actually goes through everything else. You put those fuckers in there. $300 is a hell of a deal. Tell them that the
For a
Loki and Jabroni, a ton. And literally a ton.
Name something you can
shall I
get
say-
other than maybe crack at $300 a ton.
Shall I say gasp if you're worried about climate change? Get some wood pellets.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Low ash content, high BTU content. Mentioned, like he said, the Logan Jabroni Show sent you. Get entered in for the drawing for the $10 gift card to Ace Hardware, Norwich, Rocky
So then
Hill,
you really only
Middletown.
spent $290 on those.
$10 is $10 in this day and age.
Yes.
And on that note, Ed, roll that beautiful bean footage. Save it. I got it.
I'm going to be all over the John Candy thing. Trust me.
Candy versus Farley?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-oh, what did Eddie do? He said fuck.
I think he stopped it.
What the actual fuck?
I think he ended us.
And our video is ended.
I hit the wrong button. Fuck.
That's all right.
Hang on.
All right, he can edit this in post. We just got to get back.
Audio, I'm not worried about. I'm recording it right now.
Right.
All this is being recorded.
Oh, awesome. So we can have this as like bonus post-show bullshit.
This is why you shouldn't give me fucking IPA.
This is why
That's not an IPA.
it's not an IPA.
No.
It's an
It's
ale.
something that you like, actually.
Yeah, really.
It was a German-inspired.
Asshat.
Remember? I read it.
And it's all gone, too. What the hell?
What's all gone? Everything we did?
No.
This.
Oh.
He wanted more, see?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
More!
It's all right. They had another bottle. I'll go grab one. It was only $10.
In this case, they don't make more until next year, so eat a dick and live.
Cookies.
I need to personally apologize. I accidentally stopped the stream, but the stream is back, and we are in top 10. So roll that beautiful top 10.
Yeah, we already rolled the bean
I was
footage.
going to say, the footage already went because we were talking during it. So.
Yeah, but when you guys hear this on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, nothing happened.
Yes.
To you guys,
I'll totally look like a champ for iTunes.
right? You guys on audio only will get the benefit. You see how that's different? That's a benefit. You guys watching right now, your rights have been violated.
We violated you.
Yes, Eddie violated you.
So with everything else going on, obviously we're in the works of bringing back the gaming channel, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have been working on a website.
I saw
Nice.
Exactly. I have actually fixated a nice little top 10 list to bring you back into the gamer mood. Top 10 reasons Mario is an asshole.
Oh, God.
I'm out.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure I want to listen to this.
Shall I hit the trigger?
Yes, hit it. No, don't
right.
hit it.
Number 10. He's a plumber, and never once do you see him fix anything.
That's a good point. That's a real good fucking
Anything
point.
in this fucking world at all.
That's a really good point.
Well, what we see in the bedroom doesn't count.
Yeah. He's definitely
No,
not
he's
fixing
laying
that
pipe. He's not fixing
Exactly.
pipe.
Thank you.
Big difference. Big
Number 9. He abuses animals, people. Come on.
How many times can you kick a turtle and not be called by the ASPCA?
Dude, he gets 100 lives by doing that fucking thing.
That is abuse.
Yeah.
That's abuse.
Just take him out.
This is fucking abuse,
Take him to the
dude.
curb.
Number 8.
Brian Benoit.
We talked about this
Wow.
guy last. Yep.
How many times are we going to mention Brian Benoit? Not have him here. I want Brian Benoit here.
So do we.
We got to find him. That's why we mentioned him on the show randomly.
Put him on a fucking milk carton. They find kids
He's probably
all the time
turning
like
Japanese. I think he's turning
I think
Japanese.
he is.
I really think so.
I think he is Japanese. At
Go
this
ahead.
point, he probably lost like fucking 4 feet. He probably got his like legs decapitated to bring him.
How can your legs
Yeah,
get
right.
decapitated?
Knowing him, he's probably become this Adonis or whatever. We're like pale in comparison to him.
I'm the
know,
redneck
right?
Adonis. He has to get a new nickname.
All right, moving on.
Well, then he's the Magna.
We lost all our women audience.
Yes.
Moving on.
Number 8. Talk about last week. He's pyro.
He is. He
A
likes
little
shit on
fucking
fire all
fireball.
the time.
Number 7. Dude's a furry. All right? He wears fucking costumes. Wears little furry costumes. All right?
Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Number
my Lord.
6, he punches his friend in the head to make him stick his tongue out. People literally watch it. He goes and hits Yoshi right in his fucking head.
Is Yoshi his friend?
Yoshi's his friend.
I don't know.
Yoshi's his friend. I mean, obviously.
You got me rethinking the whole thing.
Obviously, he just uses fucking Yoshi.
I'm not quite sure Yoshi's his, because I've never punched you in the head to see your tongue.
And here we go.
Except
Speaking
that
of
one
friends,
time.
Number 5, he eats shrooms and his friend is one.
Oh, good call.
You think he pops one right in front of Toad? Hey, Toad. Bloop, 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 and he fucking grows right in front of him.
And Toad's like, fuck this, I'm out.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
He made me watch.
Asshole.
Oh, my God.
Asshole. Number 4, he beats up children. He beat up all of Bowser's kids.
True.
That's a good point.
That was, come on,
That's a
man.
good
That's an
point.
asshole right there. Only Anakin, who kills
Oh, my
kids.
The women.
Chops off his own kid's hand for fuck's
Children. I cut them up like animals
Children.
because I hate them.
I can't even fathom.
Number
this.
3, he treats his brother like a second cousin, man.
Right.
Poor Luigi.
I was about to say his brother's always second. What's up with that shit?
Right.
He treats his brother like a, come on.
Actually, side note on that. Like, growing up, I used to play with the TRS-80 color computer, and they would have these clone games. They weren't exactly the real life
Yes,
games.
yes.
They'd have these clone games. So there wasn't Donkey Kong, it was Donkey King. And
Yup.
Donkey King had Luigi. So, like, when they came out with Mario Brothers and Luigi, I'm just like, well, okay, yeah.
All right.
No, I kind of get it now.
So
Yeah.
his brother is fake.
Yeah.
It is.
Fake news.
Number 2, his last name is Mario.
Mario.
Brothers. The Mario Brothers. So his name is Mario. Only an asshole has 2 first names and they're the same one.
I don't know. Oh,
No,
I don't know.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no.
I don't know. I know a really good dude, and his name is John. So
Is
I'm
it spelled the
calling
same?
bullshit.
Is
Yes.
it Jon? Jon?
John. His middle name is different.
Is a friend of yours?
Is his first name Jonathan though?
No, his first name is John.
Is
he
it
named his
born-
son Jonathan, but his name is John A. John. I'm calling bullshit to the nth, like 0.00001 degree. John is a good dude. The rest of them, assholes. Gilbert from Fitch High School, fuck you. Hope you're out there, cocksucker.
Exactly. Asshole.
Nah, Luigi's getting shafted, bro.
Yeah, pretty
Luigi Mario. That's his name.
much, right? Not
his name.
only do you have to live in the shadow of your brother, you have to have your brother's
last
first
name
is your last name. That'd be like if my brother was named Matt Chris.
Thank
Well,
you.
fuck.
And you're always player 2.
Always.
Exactly.
Always.
Ed.
And number 1, he broke into some dude's castle that was out on a date, kicked his ass, drank his beer, and took his fucking girl.
Amen.
Come on, man. Come on, you're an asshole, Mario.
Amen. Don't forget to check out cafepress.com/Loki Jabroni. Get all your Loki Jabroni show gear. LokiJabroni.com has all the affiliate links. Fandango, Amazon, WWE, which is having a sale. If you missed
We
the
are.
crawler, if
It's
you're
still
audio,
going.
if you're audio only,
Ends tonight.
if you're audio only, you're asked out because you're not going to get the 40% off of tees. You're not going to get the 20% off.
40% off tees is awesome, dude.
Think about it. A $30 T-shirt for $15. If I had any money in my pocket right now, I'd go home and buy me a T-shirt.
I'm getting ready to, actually.
But that's recycling my money because it all comes back to us to cover production. So
Well, only a percentage of it, but
bad fucking deal. But you're right.
hey.
Still recycling my money.
It's still recycling.
But seriously, though, Eric Mitchell, 20% off.
Yeah, you got
belts.
till midnight, Eric B. I hope you're going to watch this in post when the video is all linked together. Not that it will be, but you'll see both parts, and you're like, oh, shit, what happened? Oh, wait, I got to go to this one? Yes, Eric B. Mitchell, get your title belt now. Right now.
Right now.
Get it done.
And, like I said, we will have a new website coming up, and the website will have a much more organized place for you guys to find ways to support your favorite podcast. If you don't want to subscribe on Patreon, if you want to donate on PayPal, there's great stuff that you can buy. I just added Fiverr to the list.
Nice.
If you folks are thinking of starting your own podcast, writing your own book, and you don't have a lot of money.
Don't steal all our good ideas and then not credit us. Oh, wait, did I say that?
Anyway, moving on.
2017 is over.
Moving on. So, yeah, we're going to have
Fuck you,
Fiverr on
America.
there. And if you were looking for a low-cost way to get fucking graphics, a low-cost way to get audio clips, whatever. If you're a DJ, and I know there's some DJs out there, and you see some audio drops, $5 on Fiverr usually. You get some great fucking...
DJs out there.
No. No, like we're gonna have Fiverr on there, and obviously Amazon's always on there.
That
WWE's
reminds
always
me.
on
Thank
there.
you for saying that about bad DJs. Because I know you're not a bad DJ, but a question from the Peanut Gallery.
Opinions vary.
From someone I know who listens to the show, doesn't always chime in. How did you come up with the name Eddie Focus? That's what they want to know. Shane wants to know how you came up with the name Eddie Focus.
Shane who?
Shane, I don't know his last name. He's from Middletown, Connecticut. He listens to the show. He always chimes in to me when I'm in Middletown. He lets me know what he thought of the week's episode. How did you come up with the name Eddie Focus? Shane wants to know.
Well, it's almost shameful to say I was drunk.
No.
I was
The beginning and end of every great story.
I was drunk. I was actually learning to DJ from someone who is the resident DJ at Toad's Place, and I helped him a lot of the time. And I was trying to come up with a name, and I was having trouble thinking about it, and it kind of literally was just like, fucking, God damn it, focus. And just kind of came with... I thought not only was it a cool name, it was a reminder to stay
Focused.
eyes on the prize.
And not hit your microphone in the process?
Right. Originally, I was just DJ Focus, and then I found out there was a DJ Focus on the West Coast that actually invented a fader on the mixer.
Yeah.
The Focus fader.
Okay.
And I
Like Lenny Fader. But
right, and I mean he didn't copyright the name or anything, but I didn't want to fucking stomp on what he did. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I like my nickname, so I just kind of threw it in there, and I just like I want some of my real name and some of my moniker together. So that's kind of how it happened.
Well, luckily, nobody knows your name is Eddie Weinstein, so we're not going to blow that up.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
just glad people don't know I'm Mike Lawler.
Right?
And Chris isn't Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say my real name out in
No, you
public.
can't. You can't.
Technically, I'm a ghost.
Unfortunately, you can't.
Here's the thing. When you have a DJ name, DJing is so much different than being a performer, because DJing is even though obviously there's house, there's techno, there's whatever, and there's DJs totally.
I never
associated with
understood
that.
house music,
Yes.
the moniker, but I know the style. So
I can explain it later, but
yeah, don't do it now.
yeah, no, they can be for the next music show we do, which we need to do.
We need to do another music, and you know
time.
what? I want Jim Lollimer to be here. He's a great musical guy. He's
You
all up
just
into
want
it.
that sausage,
I want beer and cheese.
exactly. Anyway,
I just want his cheese, not his sausage.
cheese
Yeah.
and sausage.
I don't give a fuck
The
about
sausage
anything
was
else.
Great though.
The sausage was great.
No, here's the thing. You got different genres of music, and the DJ culture is very much embedded in it, in the house, and even in the underground and local hip hop scene. The DJ thing is there, and it was just something you did. You had a nickname, or even in the rave scene, we were just going to raves. You had a nickname because it was supposed to be an escape from the real world.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a nickname, and I didn't hate my life that much that I needed a nickname that totally took my real name out of it.
Right.
So,
Okay.
Even like KJ Loki, it's like mischief. It's like I'm gonna go here. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some mischief. Whatever. It
Right,
works.
right.
Yeah.
It works. And Eddie Focus just works for me. It feels right. It's
Next
like you put on
week,
a suit. And it
next
feels
week
right.
we find out Loki, and then we do Jabroni.
Why Jabroni?
Oh, funny thing.
You put this on. You
I
watch
know.
Jabroni.
I said this I don't know how many fucking thousands of episodes ago. My granddad used that word a lot, and it was like in a loving way. It wasn't like a derogatory thing. It was like when I say to my daughter, "Hey, monkey butt." If she ever became a DJ or something and had a podcast, if she said, "Hey, I'm monkey butt," and here I am, it was like a term of endearment to him. But I later found out it was not a term of endearment, but he used it as such. Then The Rock gets popular. And jabroni was a word I'd heard all my life. And I heard
it all throughout high school.
I kind of grabbed onto it. And then there was a time where people thought my last name was Jabroni, which obviously it isn't. But it just here we are like 22 years later where people still can walk up to me on the street who don't know my last name and just say, "Hey, Jabroni, what's going on?" So that's kind of where that came from.
Well, it's like Jake's. Jake's is not my last name, as you both know.
No.
But it's like
I know.
the way I say it is my professional name.
Yeah.
It's a name I prefer to be by. And the reason I use Eddie as opposed to Ed or Edmund, which is my full name, is because it was my grandfather's nickname. Everyone called him Eddie, and he's no longer with us.
Fair.
And I was named after him.
Dude, my cousins still call me Mikey, dude. And it's the only few people I let call me Mikey.
At least people
that are in my past.
At least they're not calling you Spick or Span.
That was my Uncle Charlie.
I know. I remember that.
And I was Spick.
That's horrible.
I was Spick, and my brother was Span.
I'll never forget that as long as I live. And you told that story on the air.
Yeah. And it's funny. You go up to Uncle Charlie right now, and you ask him, what was Mikey and fucking Brian? He'll straight Spick and Span.
You know, it's funny, too, because whenever we were doing something like somewhat serious, I would always be like, yeah, I'm going to hang out with Mike. Whenever we were like gaming or we were going out, someone would be like, yeah, I'm going to party with Mikey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, Mikey's got the devil horns. But
people know. And it's funny, in the last 3 years that we've been doing this, when I say Mike, one name comes to mind, and they think about you. If I say, hey, I got to meet Mike, and they're like, oh, you're going to see, Loki? No. Like one of the thousands of other Mikes I know. But you're like the Mike.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and I've always said this. Like, obviously, I throw that imprint on this show because I believe in it. I'll throw the imprint on any music I might produce or whatever. Eddie Focus is that guy. He's a performer. Eddie Focus is the performer. Eddie Jakes is the writer.
Yeah.
I won't say your last name out loud, but that is the guy that I like. The other two are assholes. But I like sometimes a little assholes.
You know what? Here's the thing. You hate on him.
Eddie Focus is an asshole.
You hate on him. And I understand. I understand why people hate on him, but it's that whole Kanye West thing. Like,
I'll never forget a conversation I had with this guy
West
way early on. I'm like,
genius.
dude, you need to make a decision. It's him or me. He goes, you have to understand something. Eddie Jacobs is a really good guy, and you will learn to love him, and I have. But Eddie Focus is an asshole, and you have to stand your ground. And the more that I did, the more, and there's this mutual respect
Eddie
that was
Focus
built.
is an asshole. Actually,
But
you know what's funny though?
Eddie Focus
toned down a lot.
Eddie Focus is a fantastic fucking producer, and we're glad you're here.
Well, like I said, it's that Kanye West mentality.
You killed me with the Kanye West.
Hear it out. You can hate him. He's a dick. He's an asshole. But you cannot deny the man has changed culture. He is made an impact. He is a genius.
If you want to go, in my opinion, if you want to go full-fledged into Hollywood, you want to be that. You want to be the man.
Harvey Weinstein.
You want to be the man.
Mind.
Well, you don't want to be him right now. No.
Right.
In the beginning.
Gene Simmons, asshole.
He named his solo album asshole.
No one is going to deny the man's genius, though. The marketing genius. I will never take that from him. We'll criticize things he says.
I'm going to say this as a Kiss fan. Musically,
he is.
He's
a beautiful idiot.
Beautiful idiot.
Musically, he's passable. He's created some very enduring.
Would you say it's culture changing?
Yes.
Genius.
The vision, the look, etc. The music, it's passable, but when somebody says Gene Simmons, you immediately know who you're talking about.
Let me put it this way. Jimi Hendrix changed.
You can't hear
changed vocals.
We already talked about this.
I know.
Changed vocals for all of history.
He changed guitar playing.
Culture. Changed. But he's a lousy singer. We all agree.
Without Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Couldn't sing.
He hated the sound of his own voice.
Yeah.
Could not sing.
Yes.
But culture changed.
Without Jimi Hendrix, you don't have Randy Rhoads, you don't have Zakk Wylde, you don't have Dimebag Darrell, you don't have Eddie Van Halen. And those are the guys that
Whoa. Without Jimi Hendrix, we don't have fucking Nickelback.
You're fired.
Terrible front.
You know what? Blaming all guitarists for Nickelback.
Terrible.
Like blaming all Muslims for terrorism.
Whoa. How did Nickelback get into this conversation?
Because Jimmy's a terrible singer, and so is fucking Chad Kroeger.
Oh, God.
He's got a point.
As long as you've got a talented band behind you, you can have.
If you got a good guitarist, you don't have to sing.
It's like
Creed came first, by the way, so don't blame Nickelback on Jimmy. Blame Creed, and then you blame Nickelback on Creed.
If there's one thing I've tried to hammer home since I became part of this fucking debacle, I love debacle, but
I do too.
Ever since it became part of this debacle,
it's a total debacle.
There is a difference between not liking something and whether or not you admit they have an impact on culture. I hate Nirvana. No denying the impact on culture.
Correct.
I hate Kiss. No denying the impact on
You're
culture.
you're getting beat down in the parking lot.
Dude, that is totally against what you said for 2018. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate Kiss, but
I'm entitled. Leave me alone.
I don't hate Kiss. You know, the music is not
Exactly.
not my favorite, but no denying the impact on culture. You know, NWA, even if you don't
I want you to tell Bill
I'm not a
Starkey
Taylor
next
Swift
time
fan.
he's here.
Not a Taylor Swift fan, but she
I said
changed that
something.
fucking shit.
I am, but not of her music.
No.
Yeah, she did.
Shania Twain changed that
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Shania
Taylor Swift changed
Next
the
week,
image.
folks. Next week, folks, the music episode
Yeah,
happens.
we got the
Let's
magic.
do
Yeah,
it.
we got the music.
Write down your notes, boys.
I was
Oh,
going to
too
say,
easy.
dude, Taylor Swift changed the image of
Here.
what
wait.
a country singer
Here-
is.
here-
No, Shania Twain did.
Here's what I'm
Yeah, just got her
proposing.
fucking shit knocked out.
Going on you two's point.
Oh, dude, we're going at it next week.
Everybody have 4 to 5, maybe 10 in your case, because you always go above and beyond. Have questions about music that
Tell you what, top 5. Who changed the genre?
of what genre? Any genre?
Any genre. Who changed the genre? Doesn't matter.
All of them?
All of them.
All genres?
If you're a KJ, you should be able to do this.
Yeah,
easy.
Oh,
seriously.
Oh, no shit.
And as the Ayatollah of rock and roll, I could probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
We'll talk amongst the week. We'll do this. This is fantastic.
You know, it's been a while. So let's start 2018. Well, we started 2018. Let's kick off 2018 with a music episode we haven't done in a while. Folks, we're talking who changed the genre. We're not going to do our best 5 albums again. We've done it before. We're not going to do our best 5 songs. We've done it before.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
changed the genre for the future?
Works.
Because it's easy for us to talk about whether we like them or hate
Okay,
them.
see,
Who changed the genre?
That just brought up a question before we close out. You want to go decades, or do you want to go
Doesn't matter.
overall?
The genre.
Genre.
So
There-
okay.
So if you
somebody,
pick rock, right? If you say in rock, I believe this person made a huge difference in rock. Or if you pick hip hop, you say this guy made a huge
All right,
difference.
we'll talk
in
amongst the
hip-hop.
week. We'll all get our genre.
It's
and
funny.
We'll
You know what's funny
We'll go
is-
to town.
let
This
me-
might be a show we actually have to rehearse.
Yeah. What we before we close out, Nicki Minaj
Happy New Year, Kevin. Thank you for joining.
throws a freaking tweet up. Did you see this?
No,
And it was like the top 10 hip hop songs.
Yep.
And like, dude,
Is she on all of them?
no.
That's her personality.
Yeah.
She's on like the last one. But like G-Eazy's up there. Machine Gun Kelly's up there. That other one, the one with the fucking the Girls on Me. See
I'm gonna have to look at this tweet.
he's white.
Yeah, please.
The whole idea was at the end of it, she's like, it's pretty damn good time to be a white rapper. There was literally white rappers in every single fucking one of those. Just kind of lead you back.
You know, it doesn't surprise me though.
No.
Just my last note before we close out. It doesn't surprise me though because she's one of the only rappers to have Eminem on her first album.
Yeah.
So she can't go around be like white appropriation shit because Marshall will call her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or fans of Marshall will call her and be like,
No, Marshall will call her.
no, you know what? I don't think he will. I don't even think he will, but his fans will be like, motherfucker went on your first album to blow your shit up and you're going to fuck. Dude, the Twitters will explode.
Yes.
It is a great day to be involved in pop culture, folks. Booyah!
And we're coming back next week with more pop
yes.
culture.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Guys, be safe as always. Thank you. We're going on 3 years coming up, and we're very excited about this. We want to welcome you to 2018. Please take the advice that we gave you and move forward with this. We know that we can make this a better world.
And if you're watching the second half of the live feed, please refer back to the first half of the live feed, which Eddie already apologized for, and let's not blow him up any further. He made a mistake. Shit happens. Go to iTunes.
That was me.
Spotify, Google Play Music. Listen to the entire audio episode, and please take some of this to heart.
Happy New Year's, all.
God bless you.
Have a good night.